It's let's keep it real with Am. Let's go. Real talk, raw facts. We don't move slow. She cut through the drama like a blade to the noise. Southern Belle with the truth. Don't play with the voice. Hey, let's keep it real with Am. Let's go. Real talk, raw facts. We don't move slow. She cut through the drama like a blade to the noise. Southern Belle with the truth. Don't play with the voice. We talk fake friends, side dudes, heartbreak too. Baby mamas, baby daddies, nothing off the menu. She ain't scared to speak it, now she built for the flame. Say your name without say your name, if it's smoke, it's the same. Energy loud, teeth stay hot. Truth hit different when it land on the spot. So fix your face, don't flinch, don't scam. It's the queen of real talk, yeah, that's Am. Let's keep it real with Am. Let's go. Real talk, raw facts, we don't move slow. She cut through the drama like a blade to the noise. Southern Belle with the truth, don't play with the voice. Ay, let's keep it real with Am. Let's go. Real talk, raw facts, we don't move slow. She cut through the drama like a blade to the noise. Southern Belle with the truth, don't play with the voice.
Out and changing the world.
Hey y'all, sorry about that, y'all. I'm so sorry about that. You know how it be. You don't really want to go live, but you got to address something, you know. So I got to address something, but I didn't want to go live, especially about this. But I got to make it known. Got to. Hey, Renithia. Hey, Nina. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, D-Ham. What's up, Mika? What's up, Cree? What's up, Strawberry Shortcakes? Anybody else? Amelia? If I forgot anybody else, I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Lolita. Hey, Leela. So y'all, let me say this. Y'all know that I don't want to do no more blogging on this story whatsoever. Thank you, Penny J, for that, for my first super chat. I appreciate it, boo. Hey, David, what's up? Y'all know I don't really want to do no blogging on this story anymore because, you know, it's emotions is everywhere. It's a lot of, thank you, Leela, for that super sticker. I appreciate it. Hey, Dominica. I'm sorry. Hey, Robin. But it's a lot going on with this story, and it's getting very disrespectful. Hey, Upper. Upper, you ain't, you're live, but it ain't you. It's that little heifer, Trina. So I don't want to really blog on this story, y'all. It's too much going on. For the sake of me and my friends, you know, our relationships and stuff, I don't want to blog on it, okay? But since, you know, my name was brought up once again, David Q said you and Carlos not friends. But since my name was brought up again, once again, from the same person, Trina, is anybody able to bring Trina's ass over here? Because I'm about sick of her. Hey, thank you, Renithia. Hey, Candy. Can anybody go get Trina? I'm calling her to the forefront simply because you keep bringing me up. You keep being disrespectful. You disrespected me 2 weeks ago. You called me a transgender. You called me all out my name. I never disrespected you or anything. Even when I did the live asking, David said, I'm on my way to pick him up. Yeah, that's crazy. Even though I asked you, even though I did a title with your name in there, just asking Q questions about you and what's your relationship with the Romeca Meeks family, you go and you disrespect me. Then you go get on my Jeremy Hush. Then you go get on my Hey Realty. You go get on my colleagues panel and think that you're gonna disrespect me there, and she hurry up and cut it off, right? The thing is, if nobody is coming for you, don't make them come for you, because you better check my resume in these YouTube streets, okay? I don't get fucking tired. I I had a 3-year-long fight with the same lady that you disrespected. When you disrespected me, you disrespected her. Ask her. We had a 3-year fight. We both put up a good fight. Now, and again, you better tell them. So you better check my resume in these YouTube streets. I don't get tired. So please, I'm asking you to quit mentioning me. Quit mentioning me because I hadn't blogged on this story. I hadn't blogged on, hey Gigi, I hadn't blogged on the story out of respect of my friends to keep our relationship. So I hadn't blogged on this story in days. So don't put me in this shit. But since you put me in this shit, I'm finna give my unpopular opinion. Nah, boo boo. Now, since you want to put me through it, you want to put me in it, how about I give my unpopular opinion? How about that? How about I think that everybody thinks that Romeca was this so-called angel, and she was perfect and she didn't do anything. She didn't start any fights. She was just perfect. Holly was the demon. Holly started everything. Holly was just this evil person, right? Holly was just this evil person. But I have to ask myself, how did the two young ladies get into this situation that they're in that we talking about now? If Romeca was always this quiet person and she turned the cheek and she went on about her business, how did we get here? How did she lose her life? Why would she even be a threat if she just moves on and she's this perfect angel? Now y'all want to sit around and y'all want to drag Holly and y'all want to say that she's this monster, she's this because she unalived Romeca. So y'all tearing down her character, but then get mad if anybody show the real Romeca character. But it's okay for y'all to drag down Holly's. But it's not with Romeca because Romeca lost her life. We're going to talk about that? Are we going to talk about that? Two wrongs don't make a right. This situation was avoidable from all parties, not just one. Ain't no man worth losing your life over. Ain't no man worth you going to do jail time over. So when I say this story was avoidable from all parties, it was. Everybody that was in this party, a part of this, played a part. Not just the suspect, not just the baby daddy, not just the baby daddy. Where did I get that Romeca was innocent? I got that from everybody on the internet. Everybody on the internet is saying that she was innocent, she was sweet, she didn't do no wrong. They even got mad when Q put up the videos of her showing her character. The only time I seen that girl in a good light, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, is when it comes to her son. She was a very good mother, and her TikTok dances. Yes, stalking Holly's pages. What I heard the other day, y'all, these people was calling Holly's son retarded, and that was okay? To call Holly's son retarded, that was okay? That was, hey, lovely lady, that was okay? To call this girl, to call Romeca's son's brother retarded, and nobody said nothing. Nobody stopped and said, hey, y'all, that's inappropriate. We can't talk about the kids. Nobody said it. And then while we at it, let's talk about how Keys did on that live the other day while we at it. Since y'all just gonna make me talk about this story. Exactly, Lisa. Since y'all gonna make me talk about this story, and the witness came out of nowhere and came up on Key's panel and was talking to David. I don't know if David is in here or not. Said I heard that too, shaking my fucking head as if talking about a baby gonna get them some convention. At convention, exactly. So I don't know if David in here or not, but that the witness kept, saying stuff to David like he was a liar. And let me add this. I seen David on the panel. David even came on my panel. David ain't told not one lie yet. Not one. But that lady, that witness, she came on there coming for David. She also exposed that Keys know why she not testifying, right? But all of a sudden, when she said that, it was like the lie was gone. Like, it was like she told something, right? It was like she told. The Keys been knowing that she not going to testify, but y'all ain't know that. Y'all ain't know Keys knew why she wasn't testifying anymore. But she blasted it, and you can tell Keys' whole demeanor afterward changed, and he ended his life so quickly. He didn't even say, she said, you wasn't out trying to keep up. Yes, Keys is full of shit. She didn't even say, he didn't even get to say big Keys against the world. He hung it up. Don't y'all think for y'all to be Keys supporters that Keys owe y'all an explanation since he know as to why she's not testifying? Y'all his supporters. Why he ain't telling y'all why she ain't testifying? But this is who y'all uphold. This motherfucker playing both sides. Q dropped receipts on that earlier this week. That motherfucker playing in y'all face, like playing in it. What was the reason why? Yeah, he playing both sides. Matter of fact, he just cashed a $4,000 check from YouTube. This shit is about fucking money. If you really want to know, it's about fucking money with him. Hold on, let's see something. He cashed his very first $4,000 and something check on October the 21st from YouTube. This shit is about money for Keys. You goddamn right, D-Ham is Amber against the world. He is a liar. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Let me show y'all something. Hold on, I'm coming. Thank you, Candy. All right, you can search up how much a person make on YouTube. It's a website. Now, it's not always accurate. 9 out of 10 times, the person usually got more than that, right? But as y'all can see, did y'all know you can see how much your favorite YouTuber make monthly? Keys just cashed his first $4,000 check on 10/21. Talking about, we all know it's all about money. That's why I don't watch his videos, right? Now, 9 out of 10 times, y'all, that check was more than that. The check was more than that 9 out of 10 times. but that is an estimate. Thank you, D-Ham, bro. I appreciate it. That is an estimate, okay? An estimate. It was probably 6,000, but that was his very first time receiving that amount. And y'all think he gonna stop? This man is now doing a video comparing Holly to the lady that was on the documentary of That Perfect Neighbor. He got Holly's picture right here, and then got the lady, the white lady that killed her neighbor. Now he comparing that to Holly. And you know what? That could be true. I wouldn't doubt it. Okay? Tamika want to know what made her a bully. Numbers don't lie. Sure don't lie. So, I'm confused, y'all. Y'all over there believing him. He can't even tell y'all the truth and know the truth. Can't even tell y'all the truth. Why that lady ain't testifying for Romeca. Okay? Negative news is what's selling over there. The more negative conspiracy theories he brings us up, the more he gets them to engage. Absolutely. Which is why he's now comparing Holly's situation to The Perfect Neighbor. He even compared, y'all, it was somebody that got shot in Chicago, I think 2 weeks ago at a Walmart. He compared that, y'all. Every situation is compared to Holly and Romeca. How is that? And when he compared it, he twisted his own theories and conspiracy. And everybody like, yeah. The fuck? What we do that at? So since Trina wanted to bring me in this by calling my motherfucking name, I'm in it. I had moved on to other content, dropping other content, trying to revamp my page, but you just want to bring me the fuck up in this. I seen everything Keys did the other day, and I kept my mouth closed. I seen what Keys do every day, and I keep my mouth closed. It is real talk. You better say, real tea. You better say it. Shut up, boo love. But David said he basically playing to their emotions. Absolutely. And I mean, he do it proudly. This family want justice. It's a few content creators over there that is very passionate about this story and want justice too. But Keys ain't making it he is not making it good, y'all. He's not making it good. Because then you got Upper. She want to see some justice. You got Royal D. She want to see some justice. But then you got Keys that's taking everything for a fucking joke and just making money off this shit. And y'all praising him. Oh, yeah. Mika want to see justice too. She's a content creator that want to see justice too. For Romeca. But you got this asshole talking about big Keys against the world, making a joke out of everything. I bet you that motherfucker ain't joke when that witness said what she said. He ain't joked then. Them eyes got big as hell. He said a few more words and he hopped off. He hopped off. And then he want to come back a day later and explain why he did that. No. Don't come back. Don't come back a day later. You should have said it then. Hopped his ass off. You better say it, real T. You make up all kind of lies daily. The witness said that she's not, because David, I believe David asked her, because David was up there, and the witness, she kind of like came for David, and David had, I believe y'all let me know if I'm right. David asked her, why ain't why she not testifying no more? And so she said, I don't have to tell you, Keys know. Me and Keys already talked about it. Me and Keys know. Keys know why me and my boyfriend, we not testifying no more, something like that. And when she said that, you should have seen Keys' face was fucking priceless when she said that, first and foremost. Keys' face was fucking priceless. You better say it. You better say it. Keys' face was priceless when she said that. Keys couldn't believe she said that. Yeah, you know what, D-Ham? That probably is the case. And I do believe that she will hurt Romeca's case more than she would help it. But Keys couldn't tell that to the people. Keys couldn't tell that to his people. Because he got to keep it like he know what's going on. He got to keep it like he the top dog in this shit. And he got to continue getting them views. You better say it, Real T. You better say it. Hey, Creisha. Exactly. Her story already had holes in it. You don't want to try or give a statement, but you out here hopping on platforms telling what you supposedly saw and calling people liars. Let's not forget that. Calling people liars. Okay? Calling people liars. She flat out called David a liar. Flat out called David a liar. Now y'all know they called my boy Q a liar. Everybody say Q a liar. But when you call David a liar, it's like, damn, David a liar too? Now David is a liar? David said he on his way to be with him. They tried to say he didn't even know Carlos. David said that's crazy because he on his way. Because he on the way. Who want views, Miss Linda? Because I wasn't talking about this story. My name was brought up. My name was brought up very disrespectfully. And I hadn't been talking about the story. I got away from the story because how everybody else was feeling. So I said I'm a blog on other stuff, and that's what I've been doing videos. But my name was brought up. My name brought up, I'm coming. She sure did, but her story is different from the other lady that was on the scene. So who really telling the truth? We know Keys ain't. We do know that much. We know Keys ain't telling the truth. That we do know that much. David said he ain't lied about a motherfucking thing. Hell no, when David came on my panel, or whatever about it, about 2 weeks ago, he didn't have a problem with Romeca. They actually, both of him and Q actually said some good things about Romeca and Holly. So I'm just trying to see what did he lie about? Dreamy, you made me sick. I don't get it. I just don't. I don't get it. Yeah, Miss Linda, I was called to the scene, baby. I was called. My name personally. You want to hear it? Let's listen. So I can show you where my name was called at.
Right. I need $100. Guess I'll just rot until payday. No way. Just download Earn It. Check us out. It's money you've earned. So there's no even.
And thank you, Upper, for stopping her from talking about me as well.
At this point, you should just say deceased woman on scene, shoot up, needing assistance or whatever. Yes, I believe it was her. Because at that point, you're right. What do we even report that? At this point, you should just say deceased woman on scene, shoot up, needing assistance or whatever's going on. Right. But at 9:37, we know for sure that she was shot at 9:05. If Romeca was still laying there at 9:37 and she, they say she passed away at the hospital, right? If she was still laying there at 9:37, the EMTs need to be sued too. Yeah. T-Nice, who are you talking about when you say she should have never stopped her car and got out? Who are you talking about? You talking about Romeca? How did you say she stopped her car and got out? This is a lot of y'all are dead. And this is not that you disrespectful, T-Nice, but for the people that say that, a lot of those people are the same people that say we can't assume what happened. Assume what happened. We're talking about Holly, but how can anybody assume that she just busted a U-turn specifically to get out and fight Holly, and she wanted smoke, and that you don't know. Really, we don't know what happened. We haven't seen no footage. We ain't seen no video. How do we know that Carlos wasn't parked right there, and he saw Romeca and text her to come around and meet him to fight Holly, and she wanted smoke, and that you don't know. Really, we don't know what happened. We haven't seen no footage. We ain't seen no video. How do we know that Carlos wasn't parked right there, and he saw Romeca and text her to come around and meet him? Did you know that on King's video on the police report reopened?
Thank you. That's all to it.
I gotta watch it because I didn't finish it all. I was skipping through it. So what you say happened? On the police report, it said reopen. Really? Yeah, I don't know why you did that, but on the police report he got from Carlos jumping on Romeca, it said reopen.
I'm trying to find the part, y'all. Hold on.
I gotta go back and watch it. And then he posted on his community wall that the autopsy is going to be available soon. Yeah. But you think the family already got the autopsy, don't believe it? Yeah, she left with the autopsy. Yeah, I saw a video. She had the paper, the folder that gives you all the information, victim of a crime, your rights, and things of that sort. But you can FOIA the autopsy. I have a medical examiner record number, but it's still going to be very heavily redacted because they still have to follow HIPAA laws. Right. That's still her personal health information. That's still PHI. So,
here you go.
Got some issues. I heard somebody on Bama Lama big backstage. This girl named Am or whatever. We can't talk about Am. That's the girl now. Now she was talking about me, girl. She was talking about.
No,
I know her, but I'm gonna try to stay out of that one. You got to do that on your page, Trina. I don't want to be in that at all.
Well, first of all, she already did it on her page, so why is she bringing it up again? So, Roz, that brings me to this situation, what you just said. Y'all in the call because Amber put that lady name on the thumbnail first. So we can't put people's stuff on the thumbnail and ask a simple question because that's all I did. I never disrespected her. She disrespected me. I didn't disrespect her. I asked Q, what is his relationship with that lady? Do she know him personally? Is she related to the family? And another question, and that was it. I got disrespected for it already. So why bring I ain't even been talking about the story. So why bring my name up in this mess? It's just that simple. Keep me out of it. I'm trying to stay out of it. But since y'all bringing me to it, bringing my name up, I might as well just come and go live about it. I asked a simple question. I thought bloggers could ask questions and put people's names in the title and on the thumbnail, because I see everybody do it. How is that? Well, then blogging is shit talking, I guess. I don't know. You can do it's a way to do it respectfully. She did it disrespectfully. She already approached it and already talked about it. Why go on Upper's channel and bring me the fuck up again? That's all I ask is who the fuck is she? And I'm still asking who the fuck is she? You're not finna grow your channel to beef with me. That piss poor ass struggling channel. You ain't about to do that. So she said, Ross said, Mika, you can't tell people how to fight. Okay, and then y'all can't tell Romeca, y'all can't tell Holly how to fight. How about that? Then this will be over with. If y'all can't tell Holly how to fight, we won't even be here. How about that? I think it's a crime, Amir. That's what I'm learning. It's a crime. That's what I said, Realty. You can't do that. You just can't do that. Shit, that lady was over there. Trina was over there one day because she got struck for it. But Trina was over there one day. She was the same day she went on Amora's panel. She was streaming her live and Amora struck her or whatever. But she went over there on Amora's panel or whatever. And then after a couple days later, she got to talking about Amora. Amora hadn't said shit about her neither. Amora didn't have her name in a title like I did or anything, but she still drug Amora. She's dragging anybody that don't agree with them. Period. And it should not be like that. All I'm saying is if she want to do this YouTube shit, we can do it. If she want to do this YouTube shit, we can do it back and forth. Because I did this shit for 3 motherfucking years. So I got plenty of experience in the shit. Yeah, but Krisha, y'all can't tell her how to fight. Just like I can't tell Trina how to respond. I can't tell her. She's mad at anybody that do not agree with her with the case, point blank, period. It was no reason for her to bring me back up on Upper's panel after she already addressed me and disrespect me. What was the point? Because I hadn't even been blogging on that shit at all. I hadn't even blogged on it. Let's everybody ask Keys what's up with them sketchy ass witnesses. We know why Los and Holly can't speak because it's an ongoing case. But why, if they want justice, why? Wait a minute, hold up. I lost. Wait, where's that? Because it's ongoing case. But why, if they want justice for her so much? Exactly. And that's why He hung up. Hey, auntie, that's why he hung up so abruptly, because she let the cat out the bag. Now, Keys, you had to sit on it for 24 hours, and you had to come up with an excuse, right? I honestly believe that witness statement alone is gonna hurt the case. Ain't nobody stupid. Ain't nobody stupid. Ain't nobody stupid. Well, you know what, Upper? I was quiet as I don't know what. I even seen the stupid shit Keys did, and I don't speak on it at all. But when a motherfucker calling my name and I'm over here quiet and minding my business, then you're going to make me come out. And that's what happened. So since I'm out, I had to go ahead and speak on Keys. Because what the fuck he doing ain't right. Like, I'm speaking on Keys like everybody speak on Q. Why can't I speak on Keys like how everybody feel about Q? Q is a liar. Q ain't shit. Q look like this person, that person. That's how I feel about Keys. So why can't I speak on that about Keys? There you go, David. Tampering with evidence. D-Ham. Ain't that what we said? I'm taking down braids and everything. They said her hopping on the panel is not helping the case. She created the first viral narrative. Now people are seeing holes in her story. She don't want to go back and give a statement because the defense gonna tear her up. No, she gonna hurt Romeca's case is what's gonna happen. I believe. And they gonna tell her up. That's right. I'm going to speak up for Q and share anything he got because the people be reaching out. Yep. And that, you know what? You said that. Guess what? I seen when the aunt shared told them don't go to Q page. They don't want him to get monetized off this story because if he ain't speaking on that, he don't get any. He don't get any views. He don't get any likes. Da 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 da. Right. So my boy's smart over there. So he put something out. Right. And everybody went crazy. Anytime he puts something out, guess what? Because motherfuckers love to stalk my motherfucking YouTube channel. So guess what? I'm going to share it. I'm going to get the word. I'm going to help him get the word out of what he's sharing. How about that? How about that? I'm going to help him get the word out. I'm going to help him get paid. How about that? Hey, Riri. Let me go look on my phone because you better say it, Realty. They already heard it. D-Him, she gave 2 statements to the courts. Now, yesterday, the video Keys made is the reason I feel that way. He said it without saying it. She said, wow. I don't want to read all that. What, Auntie? What you talking about, Auntie? Auntie, I'm being bad. You may not want to be in here, Auntie, because I'm being real bad. I'm being real bad. Because I wasn't even talking about the story made up. I mean, no more. Because I feel like losing your life over a man is very not right. We gotta think. We gotta be more mature, okay? We gotta be more mature about this. Yeah, Upper shut that shit down. I know it. I know she shut it down. She did tell her she had to go to her panel and talk about me, and she wanted to talk about me. But I was just trying to figure out why are we back here when you already addressed me and disrespect me. I didn't say nothing, so I'm just trying to see why are we still here. Oh, we're still here because I don't agree with y'all. I get it. So it's attack me because I don't agree with y'all. So a bunch of bullies. The fuck? You're right, Ross. Killing over a man is not right. You absolutely correct. Fighting, killing, none of that shit is right. You absolutely correct. That is one way I don't want to lose my life is an altercation that led up to that over a man. Nor do I want to go spend the rest of my life in jail behind that. We need some anger management classes or something. This situation could have been avoidable. Period. It could have been avoidable on all ends, not just one. But y'all have sat here and painted this picture that Romeca is this sweet person that moved on with her life and Carlos just couldn't let her go. And she was sweet, she was innocent, she didn't mess with nobody. And then y'all created this image that Holly is this monster, she's evil, she's pink, she's just nasty, a nasty person that comes from a nasty family. Yep. She had all of this going on for herself. Why would she want to get caught up in this? And I can ask that for Holly too. Address that she got the original order protection. She need to be talking about why the order protection states that Romeca was a great threat, an immediate threat. She was. She surely was. I don't know. We could keep saying, we could keep trying to image that this girl was this sweet person. I get it. She lost her life, and it's sad. It's unfortunate. But we if we're gonna call out one character, why we can't call? If we're gonna call out 2 out of 3 characters that was there, why can't we call out the deceased one too? I don't get it. If that's what we gonna do. Everybody get mad at Q. Now y'all getting mad at David. David only speaking facts. David knows all parties. But now David is a liar. He know all the parties. He had good things to say about Romeca. Ross, who said you was ghetto? What is you doing in this chat lately? Talking about, but I'm ghetto. Girl, what is you talking about? You causing a lot of chaos in this chat, Ross. What is you talking about? Ross in this chat cutting up. She said Meeks was a beautiful dark-skinned girl. I believe that's a lit of the problem. Wait, because she was cute? You think that's the problem? Elaborate for me, please. Help me understand. Oh, are you saying that that's why Holly was jealous of her because she was cute? Let's talk about if somebody was kicking in your door, what would you do? They'll fight them. These people in here will fight them. They say they wouldn't kill, they'll fight them. And then y'all, let me ask y'all this. So with Carmelo Anthony's situation, I'm team Carmelo. What's that boy name? Carmelo. I'm team Carmelo. Period. Right? And I know most of us in here is team Carmelo. So do y'all think Carmelo should go to jail for self-defense? Because he killed that white boy? He said it was self-defense. He feared for his life. I don't think he should. Yes, they were both pretty. Um, they both was pretty. I don't like when people say cute dark skinned girls. I don't like that at all because you got some baddies that's dark skinned. Gabrielle Union, Shireen from Kid and Play, she was a baddie. You got Pam was bad on Martin. You got and everybody when they was playing the Kid and Play, ain't nobody want Tisha Campbell light skinned ass. They wanted Shireen. So when we say dark skin and stuff, I don't look at color, y'all. That's not me. I don't look at color. And I hate that this world they make it everything. We already got to deal with racism with the white community. I hate that we got colorism amongst our family. You got Mika, she's a baddie. You got Mika, she's a baddie. You got Roz is a baddie. Y'all dark skin. Wait a minute, Tisha Campbell. Hell no, she ain't cute. What's up, Q? You want to come up? Hell no, Tisha Campbell was not cute. You damn sure right about that one. She ain't the only one. Tiny ain't cute neither. And she ain't the only one. Tracy Ross ain't cute to me neither. And she ain't the only one. But hey. Yes, real tea. I think that Romeca is very pretty. I think that, and Romeca was a fly girl. Okay, Romeca was a fly girl. She was very pretty and she was fly, and her hair was so beautiful. Her natural hair was so beautiful. She say not no more. Talking about Tisha Campbell. Beautiful dark skinned daughter that fades for Janet Jackson. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, Quandre. Romeca was very pretty. Holly is very pretty to me too. Now, if you look at the other one, the Romeca Allen, she was pretty. Like what? Carlos definitely has a type, and his type is pretty fly girls. Yes, he will. So he definitely have a type. I don't see either one of them really being jealous of each other's looks or anything. I think this had everything to do with the baby daddy. I don't think it had nothing to do with their looks. I don't think they would be jealous of each other because of their looks, because both of them was beautiful. Like Romeca was beautiful, and Holly is too. So I don't think that would be the case. This has solely to do with their baby daddy. Exactly. Both women are beautiful. He said Romeca Allen Cole. Yeah, she beautiful. Uh-huh. She is. They both pretty. Romeca Allen was the baddest though. Not gonna lie. She was pretty. I looked at that face and I was like, this is a pretty girl. So when I looked at it, that's when I said he definitely have a type. Like he has a type. Like he like baddies. So we can't keep saying she's jealous, and they was both baddies. Let's just keep it a buck. They was both baddies. Thank you, Renithia. Y'all come on in here and hit the like button if you in here. Whether you like what I'm saying or not. I don't know why people is mad about the OnlyFans. I do not know why they so. It's because it's Holly. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. If I was Holly, I'd make money off this shit too, cause they ain't finna leave her alone. They ain't finna stop dragging her and her family. They gonna make her be the baddest of the evil. So why not make some money off of it? Y'all ain't gonna stop talking about me. So damn right, I'ma make it. Romeca Allen put 3 kids on Carlos that wasn't his. Wait, are you serious? Where you heard that from, Mika? Are you serious? Hey, Tennessee girl. Look at my auntie. I just came with my auntie. Now, auntie, we had a good talk yesterday. But that's your opinion, auntie. I respect it. Auntie say F Holly. She on the live meet. Took that young lady life. No respect for Holly. Now that baby is effed up for life. So auntie really speak, y'all. Don't jump my auntie. That's my auntie. Don't jump her. Okay, Amelia. Thank you, auntie. That's right. That's right, Candy. You better say it. Who in here like dark skinned men? Or do you like light skin? Oh, I forgot. Mika love light skin. Auntie is entitled to her opinion, just like everyone else is, without being bullied for it. Exact. That's my boy. That's why I rock with David. Y'all ain't got to rock with David. I rock with David because he the fucking truth. He the fucking truth. That's why y'all heard him. Auntie is entitled without being bullied. That's right, David. We need more people in the world like David. Uh-oh. Real T, you connect your did you connect, let me see. Did you connect your camera? It's showing your device is not connected. I love light bright. Mika, shut up. Damn, Tisha Campbell ain't cute at all. She aging horribly. She is. She showed Tisha Campbell wasn't never cute to me. Ever. Y'all know they loved her over Shireen. And I mean not her. They love Shireen over Tisha. Handsome is my type. Handsome is my type. Complexion doesn't matter. I rock with David and Q. I don't have a problem with them speaking how they feel. Me neither. I like dark skin and brown skin men. Me too. Love them. Okay, Real T. I'm going to keep on listening to Big Keys. What's up, David?
Hey,
Hey.
one second, I'm
Out in
pumping
these
gas.
streets.
Yeah, I'm on my way to pick Los up.
Okay. So Keys was over there. Keys was over there capping, wasn't it?
He was twisting the story up of what happened when Romeca had bust in the door. It's like they trying to make it seem like Los wasn't supposed to defend himself in that situation. When any person would defend themselves,
Right.
somebody coming at you trying to stab you.
Shay said, I'll take David though. Y'all know y'all love y'all some David. Some of y'all do. The rest of y'all say he a liar now.
I got shit to lie
So
about.
what you think thus far about the situation at hand now?
I mean, I don't have nothing. I will never have anything bad to say about Romeca, ever.
Right.
I feel like I'm looking at it from the law, from the law point of view, I believe that the DA is weighing the whole situation. Like, because technically Romeca died in the commission of a felony.
Mm-hmm.
So when she violated the TPO, she had that violation. What was that? July 14th, I think they said, of this year. That was the first violation. The second violation was what happened that day. And you could literally Google what happens with the second violation. You get a fourth degree felony, or it's a class 4 felony when you violate a second time.
Yeah.
So I feel like the DA is weighing like the entire case, plus if they believe that Holly was in fear of her life at that moment, really, to use deadly force. I believe that's what's going on. That's why it's taking so long. But really,
Yeah.
how do you determine, it's like, how do you determine what's in a person's mind at that moment? Because if they feel like life was in imminent danger, shit, how can you tell them that they wasn't? Who are you to tell them that their life wasn't?
Right. Right. She
That's what
said
I'm
they
saying.
on
With all
David's
these,
heels.
with all these conspiracy theories that they trying to come out with, oh, he robbed her of her phone and her house keys and her wallet. Man, get the fuck out of here. The fuck he need to rob her of anything for? He got his own fucking money. Let's be serious. Hello?
Okay. There you go. Hey, Realty.
Hey, Amber,
Hey, girl. Thank you,
baby.
Riri. Um, Now, David, you cut off because I couldn't hear you. What else were you saying?
Uh, I
You don't think?
said, I said people need to stop with all the conspiracy theories that he was sitting up robbing her while she was on the ground. That boy wasn't going in her pockets or none of that shit. He don't have her phone. The police got her phone. They
Uh-huh.
told they told all three cars that they told this Benz I'm in. They told Holly car and they told Romeca's car. Her phone was in her car. That boy
And
was
they
not stealing her phone. He wasn't stealing her keys. He wasn't stealing her wallet.
and
Stop
they
it.
stated that on the police report that her phone was
Damn,
recovered.
and they still spilling that narrative. So you in Carlos' car right now?
Yep.
Oh, okay. But they say you don't know him. They
Damn, that's
say you
crazy.
and Q don't know him.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Ain't that what they say, Real T?
Yep, and he showed us his car when it came out the pound. He said it's parked in my garage. Let me
He
show y'all
sure
right
did.
now.
He sure did. He said it right. He said it that day he was on my live.
He sure did.
But they said he don't know him.
And one thing I could say about David, he say both parts. I heard him say with the police report, with what happened with her kicking in, with Romika kicking in Lo's door when the son was there. He said she was coming at him with a knife or scissors, whatever they had on the police report, and it stated that. And in self-defense, he might have bopped her. He might have punched her and hit her. But what you gonna do when somebody coming at you with scissors or a knife, man? You gonna run? Not me. I'ma punch you in your face.
Right.
Exactly.
And people that have sons, because when I seen the video of Ramika's cousin beating the hell out of her boyfriend, I guess that was, and they hurry up and had that reported. But when I seen that or whatever, I said I got a son, and I always told him don't hit women. But that right there, I said, you know what? I don't even know. I just hope my son ain't in that situation because that there was not right at all.
I'll put it to you like this. I got six sisters. I'm the only boy out of six girls. If you put yourself in a man's position, I'ma knock you out like a man. Period.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
I
a lot of
that
people say.
That's just me. Like, especially, I'll put it to you like this: if a female just trying to fight me, I'm gonna restrain you. I'm gonna grab your arms. I'm gonna put you in a full Nelson, and I'm gonna restrain you. But if you are coming at me with a weapon, if I don't have my pole on me to shoot you, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. Period.
Yeah.
Listen, I teach my boys. I got boys 17 and 13. I don't teach them to beat on women, but I do teach them to protect themselves. And if a woman put their hands or a female puts their hands on them, they have all right to knock their head off, knock their head between the dresser and the washing machine, okay?
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
I had a homie named Marcus. Girl stabbed him up last. She found out he was cheating. She got a butcher knife and stabbed him up. Ended up nicking his carotid artery. He bled out within a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All because he wasn't trying to like fight her or defend himself against her.
That's sad.
Yeah. You gotta protect yourself.
What 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 concerns me the most is that there has been numerous videos or reports that that little boy has endured this kind of behavior. Like, why is this okay? Like, why are people okaying this? Like, I don't care if she was upset. I don't care if she was angry. It don't give no excuse to do this around children. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So is you saying that her son seen a lot?
Yeah, he's seen too much. For him to be in that video where she had that big, it looked like the she was
Okay.
carrying the cross for Jesus.
Yeah.
Um, that baby didn't lift his head up not one time from that video game.
Oh, yup. You
Okay,
right.
that lets me know that things that was ongoing. This was normal behavior for him to see his mother act in this manner.
Yeah, you're right about that.
He didn't look up not one time. They could have got the fighting and that stick could have hit that baby. He was leaning against the wall. He knew not to move. He knew not to say nothing. He didn't even look up. That lets me know that this has happened more than once. That's crazy. And they okay this kind of behavior.
Yep. Yep. That well, actually, they say she was perfect. She was perfect. She was an angel. She didn't do anything. Holly was the evil one. Holly had flaws. Holly this, Holly that, but Romeca was perfect.
And I just want to say this too. Don't get me wrong, it saddens me that the young lady lost her life. But I'm
She
gonna
did.
tell you, you know, one, you stated it today. You cannot tell nobody how to handle a situation.
Hmm.
I strongly feel if Romika didn't get out that car that day, she would still be alive.
Me too. Me too.
Because you cannot be running up on people, jumping out your car, especially not in Chicago. You can't be jumping out your car, running up on people. How
Yeah.
you expect them to react? Oh, calm down, please. Nah, they gonna pop your wig, man.
Yep.
Every
Hmm.
female that I heard being into it with another female, the main thing that they say out of their mouths is, "I'm not fighting no bitch. I'ma shoot their ass." That's every female, period, in the rack. That's
Yeah.
all I hear. I'm not fighting no bitch. I'ma shoot their ass.
Yeah.
But and
That's
but
all. Yeah. That's all I hear too. That's what I say too.
listen, my fiance is from the west side of Chicago. You understand? If somebody run up on my car or me while I'm in Chicago visiting, it's gonna be a problem.
Blow their ass down.
Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm not asking no questions. I'm not asking why you pulled up right here or nothing. You know better than that.
Yeah.
You don't do no shit like that. Not in this day and time. Maybe back in the day you could have got away with that shit, but you can't do that in this day and time. Just hop up out your car. Nah,
Right.
I'm,
Right.
I'm scared. And that's my story. I'm scared. I'm always scared.
Money Love said, "Is it facts? Is it anything stating that she jumped out the car to attack Holly?" Well, what's standing behind that is she's unalive, so she's not
What's
here.
standing
So
behind it is that order protection that states that she was a threat and then that she was not even supposed to be 1,000 feet next to Romeca.
Mm-hmm.
That order protection speak volume.
Yep.
And then you got a sheriff that states an affidavit that says that she was served on this day. He is testifying to say that she was served on this date. So that means that she got that order protection in the court of law. Now, what everybody else think, that's another story. But she was well aware that she was not supposed to be within 1,000 feet of this young lady, and she was. I don't care if that was her baby father. She wanted to talk to him, tell him pick up the son. When she seen Holly, she was supposed to get back in her car and keep it moving.
Yep, she was. Now, Roz, you gotta go repent for your statement. You gotta go ask God for forgiveness. You can't be that mad that you said that now. Tell me I can't wait till they unalive Holly. Ooh. I don't
That's
know. I'm not
I mean, the way I look at it is, don't nobody aside from Romeca's family have any type of right to be mad about anything. Nobody
right.
has the right to be mad about anything if you not they family. If you are not blood to Romeca, you ain't got no business being mad about any motherfucking thing. Your opinion is your opinion, but you ain't got no right to be mad about nothing.
I agree.
Her family is the only people that has the right to be mad.
and this is
Yeah.
what y'all don't
Everybody else,
understand.
everybody else, me, you, everybody else's opinion don't matter.
It don't.
It's her family's opinion. That's what matters
But
because they have the right to be mad.
what the people got to understand is whether she knew or not, they saying she knew that the restraining order was by default or whatever the case may be. There is a law official that is stating that she got that order protection. Okay? So that is going to stand in the court of law. And that is why Holly is not arrested, because that order protection automatically states that Romeca was a threat.
Yeah. Yeah, because if I just want to know if everybody got their stories, their theories, whatever. Why haven't they came and picked this lady up yet for her to sit for trial or whatever? Why they haven't they came and picked her up?
I believe, like I said earlier, I believe those witnesses' statements, they statements don't hold no weight
Better
because
say it.
the police do have a video of what happened. The smoothie shop did catch what happened. The
Mm-hmm.
smoothie
Speak the
shop,
truth.
Speak it.
the
Speak it.
smoothie shop's camera pans back and forth. It caught what happened. The police are the only ones with that video.
And
That's it.
there's
They
all
the only ones with that video.
and there's also a camera on the corner of Sir Mac and State Street.
That was one of them cameras that had to do with the shot spotters, but Brandon Johnson cut that program out, so I believe they said that camera wasn't even working.
Yeah,
Oh,
that camera was working. Don't let them fool you. That camera was working.
so the smoothie shop got it.
And I'm
So
gonna tell you why it was working, because there's businesses right there, and so they're gonna protect their revenue.
yeah,
There are businesses there. There are people that, party over there and hang out over there, the other people. And so they're going to protect their people.
Yeah.
yep, yep. I agree. Is that my phone ringing?
Nah, that's my phone.
Oh,
And
So,
I speak passionate about this. They would not have let
huh?
Holly go if
What?
it was a inkling in their mind that she killed her out of malice. Like she just,
Because we going to.
they wouldn't have let her go.
no, they
They would have
wouldn't.
found a reason, neglect on her child. They would have found something very little. They could have, for disorderly conduct, something. They would have found
Who act
something.
like Trina, Roz? She's saying you act like Trina real
I
good.
act like Trina. Trina, man, listen.
Trina something else.
Trina be yelling and screaming, honey. I don't
And
do
cursing
that.
and carrying on.
Yeah, I don't do that.
You up here speaking from your stance of it, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
And my research, I did a lot of
Yeah, you do
research,
your
so
research. Yeah, that's right.
and I speak to people, and they tell me, but I would never expose the people that I speak to, because the news don't expose their
Their
the people
resources.
that, yeah, their
Their sources.
resources. So I
Mm-hmm.
would never do that.
Hey, Auntie Dad.
You know I'm mad
Why you mad, Auntie?
because it don't make no sense that y'all trying to justify Holly, man. How? She took that.
This just my opinion.
She
You
took.
talking about
She took that baby.
I'm not justifying what she did.
She took. Only problem I have with it is that she went back to the car to get her gun. If you were so scared, why you got out the car?
But can we prove that though, Auntie? Can we prove that?
Yes, we can, cause
We
it's
can
all
prove that
over
she
the
didn't.
TV.
We can't prove that she didn't have it on her.
Okay. Y'all can be crazy if you want to. And y'all know the streets. If you from the streets, you know how that shit went down.
No, I'm just thinking, right?
I'm saying if a bully, that girl is known for bullying, right?
Mhm.
Who?
Mika. She's known for bullying, right? That girl didn't want to go up against them hands because she probably was at her. And that girl ran back to the car and got that gun.
Well, I wouldn't doubt.
But that's even
I never said that I don't think she was scared, because I do definitely think that.
but that's even more grounds for me to have it on me. If I'm scared, right? And I know that possibly this person is in the area or lurking around, but I want my child to spend time with their father, or I want to get some dick, or whatever the case may be. When I walk out his building, I'm gonna have that shit on me. I'm not gonna have it in my car. I'm not gonna have it in a baby
She
bag.
didn't have no
I'm
business coming down there out the door, period. If she seen that girl, if she was so scared of that girl, she
Wait a minute,
came out that
we
door.
can't say what she shouldn't have. We can't say what she shouldn't have done, because that's her baby daddy, just like it's Romeca's baby daddy, and she spent the weekend and they
You
together.
gon'
And
you gon' you gon' you gon' you gon' unalive somebody because her and the baby daddy getting into it?
no, I'm gonna go wherever I want to go.
yeah, and then not only that, wasn't he trying to stop her from coming after Holly?
That video showed that he was pushing it to her, pushing the car door to her.
I think
What
he would be in
video?
jail if that's the case.
Look at that video. I'm gonna send that video to you.
Send it to me too.
I'm gonna send that video to you. I sat there and looked at the whole thing because I was in tears because they unalived that baby. They unalived that girl, in front of that baby. That
Yeah.
is the most sickening thing
Wait a
in the
minute, the
world,
baby
man.
was there.
One of them babies was there. They say,
Oh, Holly's baby, the one they called retarded the other day.
yeah, that baby was there. I mean, as a woman, it wouldn't even phase me about no another
But
woman.
auntie,
And
auntie,
to
I
unalive a woman,
auntie, I heard she said she was gonna spit on the baby allegedly.
Yeah, I heard
okay,
that.
allegedly,
Yeah.
allegedly,
Yep.
okay,
But yeah, but everything we saying is allegedly, even
yeah,
down
Mm-hmm.
to
that's right, that's
what
right.
everything is
But
allegedly.
I,
Even look at this. Okay, look at what I just put up. The crime scene from a different view. That's right, Spark. That's right, Sparkle. But look at this crime. Look at the crime scene from a different view. So that's okay. So that's the truck that David in right now, right? Then you got Holly's car in front of it. So then you got Ramika's car on the side. So what I'm looking at right here is this a one way?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a one way.
Mm-hmm.
So did she stop in ongoing traffic
She did.
to get out the car, right?
She did.
And then she got out the car. We know she got out the car because she's not here no more. And because she was laying on the ground, right?
Hmm.
So my question is, why would she stop right here into ongoing traffic and get out her car?
The ambulance couldn't even pull up on the scene properly. If you see the ambulance and the police is right there because they couldn't get close enough to her because she was so close to the passenger side of Holly's car.
Hmm. Yeah.
Is David still on here? Because I wanted to ask him a question.
He got a phone call. He got a
I,
phone
w-
call.
I wanted to know, was this Carlos truck behind
Hold
Holly's
on, let me
car?
get Trina because she just walked in. Your name in the title because you brought me up on somebody's
Oh,
panel
let me mute.
yesterday trying to disrespect me. And I ain't said nothing to you or about you. You already disrespect me, and I didn't say nothing about you. So then you gonna come again and try to disrespect me? That's why the name in the title. I ain't never once disrespect you, but you just keep fucking going. That's just how the world. That's just how the people is in the world. They just everybody is fucking bullies if you ask me. Cause you can't even have your own opinion without being goddamn attacked. Cause that's all that is. But go ahead. What were you saying? Hey, Ebony.
I wanted to know, was that Los truck behind Holly's car?
I thought that was his truck. Somebody told me it
But
was.
in
Dang.
but it but in some videos it
You is a
showed
bully, Trina.
it shows his car pulled up in front of Romeca's car.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just wondering if that was Carlos's car, why she didn't pull up to Carlos's car, why she pulled
Why
up
did you?
more
Exactly.
to
Exactly.
Holly's car. If
Okay,
she was stopping to speak to him.
allegedly, what about in order for them to know she was out there, a phone call had to be made.
Okay, so they saying that. Okay, so they saying that that's not his.
Okay.
They saying that's
Okay.
not his truck.
Okay.
So he pulled up on the side of Holly's.
Right.
Of course.
So there's another thing. So when Romeca was making the U-turn, she could have synced them. So there's no division because it's a one way. There's no divider where you can't see across the street. You can visually see across the street. And so as she was driving, making that U-turn, she synced them.
What U turn?
Yeah,
The
she made
school,
a you. She
the
had to
school,
do something because she hit
this is a
ongoing
one
traffic.
way. Right. This is a
Yeah.
one way street.
This
So there's a little mini divider, but it's short. It's like, the little stumps that you can't drive over and go to the next side.
hold on,
But
let me drop
k-
the link. Let me drop the link for this lady, but she better
you
be real respectful
you
because I'm
gotta
not the
click.
one. You better check my resume on YouTube for the last 3 years. Please do, because I'm not the one. Because you're the one that got disrespectful in the first place. You better go ask some more how we fought for 3 years. The two people you attacked for their opinions.
Lord, it's Sunday.
She better come up on here with some respect.
That she better do.
Auntie,
Oh we. Oh we.
and Auntie is Team Romeca.
Because we could agree to disagree now.
Disagree. We don't have to
Yeah,
Yeah.
disrespect each other and talk about each other.
that's
We don't
right.
have to do that. That's what adults do.
Auntie came on, she said, I'm pissed off,
She did. She
but
yes, she was.
she's still allowing me to talk and I'm allowing her to talk. Like you got to have some type of boundaries and respect. Can't just
I don't know where she at because I dropped the link for her.
But I be worried about that. Yeah. Hey, that one thing
Trina.
mine, I don't care how it went down. You know what I mean? I don't care. My worry is They took that young lady life from her baby. That's the problem I got because see, I was like almost, I was a little older than that. I was 7 years old when he took my mama life. You know what I mean? Right there in
Yeah,
front of me. That's why I feel the way I feel about it. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, I get it.
And that's understandable.
Yeah, it is. It's understandable. Trina?
Yeah,
And I,
Yes.
oh,
How you doing, love?
I'm good. How you gonna say I started the disrespecting you when you
You
started
did.
by putting my name in the title
So
because you
putting your name in a title is disrespectful when it's blogging. So that's
yeah.
disrespectful. I never called you out your name. I never disrespected you. I asked 3 questions and we moved on. You went to your panel. You talked. You drugged me. You said that I was a transgender. You said all that. Then that wasn't
Damn.
good enough. You brought my name up again on my colleague's
Let me miss
channel
this.
yesterday. I never disrespected you not one time. We can agree to disagree.
We absolutely can. But I feel disrespected when you use my name in the title and you ain't even talk to me or probably watch my
Ma'am,
content.
do you know how many people will feel disrespected? You know how many people's name be and stuff on blogging?
See, you one of them Holly types. You want the attention.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
Hold
wait,
up,
wait, wait,
hold
wait,
up,
wait,
hold up, hold up, hold up,
hold
hold up,
up,
hold up,
hold on,
man.
hold on.
hold
Holly
up.
types. You don't even know me, nor do you know Holly.
I know the type.
and what's the type?
Well, what type am I then?
Mm,
What
You talking about
let's
somebody
see,
type.
what's the type?
Baby, look here. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody up here like nobody. You understand? And first of all, you're not gonna get on this panel and disrespect my niece for nothing. So you need to refrain the way you talking
I
and the
need
way you asking
from
questions.
the way I'm talking and the way I'm asking questions. It's no question. That's what she is.
well, what's the type?
Yeah, what's the type?
I just said the type that starts shit with people, all passive aggressive, and then hide their hand.
Oh Lord Jesus, fix it. I'm going crazy
That's
now.
one don't hide her hand when she talking, baby.
Oh, don't. She don't
You
know my
got you got the
friend.
wrong one on that one because whatever
And
she got to say out of her mouth,
with a,
she gonna say it, and she got back up to say it with. So you know
Period.
what I mean.
She
Everything
might
is
need to
all
go
good.
check my resume on YouTube for the last 3 years. I don't hide nothing. I was very respectful. Asked 3 questions, and that was it. I didn't call you out your name. I don't know you to call you out your name. Just like you didn't know me.
She ain't
But
gonna
you
come at you unless you come at her. That's how she is.
if that were the case, then my name wouldn't have been in the title to
You
pop.
had them came for her. You
no,
had them
that's not
came for her.
no, that's no not today it was
I
in the title because of
said,
that. But
I
not
said
but
it.
before that it was what is I forgot what the title name was, but it was just her name was in there because I was doing content. I'm a content creator. That's why. On the story. She's everywhere with this story. So what's the problem? Hey Luca, what's the problem?
Obviously, you didn't feel like my
Ma'am,
point.
I don't even have a way to get a hold of you. I don't know you. So how could I ask you anything?
It wasn't about asking me. It
Well,
was
you said I didn't ask you.
about being disrespectful and trying to
I'm being disrespectful, but I was being disrespectful, but you the one talked about me, but you talked about me and more. But I was being disrespectful.
after I seen my name, yes, you got talked about.
So your name made you go crazy like that and talk about me. This the type of world we live in. Your name, it could have been anybody.
When you sitting up at this nappy head nigga talking about me, I got a problem with
Wait. Hold up. You can't be disrespectful. I don't do the
Right.
disrespect on my panel.
I never talked about her.
You didn't. All I asked you was, do you know her personally?
Right, and she just
And
always disrespected me though. The way she be coming to say it, like Like, do you know me or something? I'll be like, hold on, she must know me or something.
I know you be lying.
Lord, Q,
Yeah,
everybody say,
look,
just let them say you a
it's
lie. You
okay that it's okay that you believe one thing, but you can't just sit here and say I'm lying though.
Believe one thing. I believe in self-defense absolutely when it's required. But when I look at somebody who ain't got a mark on their face and they killed somebody, I'm supposed to believe that was done in self-defense? Absolutely not.
And you know what, Trina?
Right,
You
but you
are
don't understand
entitled.
the four elements of self-defense. Obviously, you are though.
But she did have marks
But
on her
you
face.
don't
She just
understand the
didn't
elements
get
of
medical
self-defense.
attention.
Yeah, true that too. She definitely declined it.
And I
Absolutely.
would have declined it too if my baby was there.
Right, shit. I'm just trying to get back to him. Shit, hell yeah, fuck that medical shit. And she probably ain't do shit but scratch her on the face for real. But ain't no telling what she was gonna do. Like if you already got a hold to her for the first time and you got separated, it shouldn't be
It
no reason you trying to fight a person again after you just beat them up.
wasn't no fight that
Facts.
day. If it was a fight that day, we would have been saw footage.
It wasn't no full fight like that. Like it was an attack though. Why she wasn't looking?
But David said the coffee shop got the footage, so we should see it soon.
Yeah, he did say that. Yep.
Ebony you said David didn't know Carlos like that to me last night. I told you, yes, he do. Girl, I never said that. Me and David is in a video of Carlos's. What is you talking about? Me and David Brown is in the same video of Carlos was shooting on Perry. I actually uploaded the video. Like,
Didn't he say that was his car in the video?
it's definitely his kind of video. And the only thing I was saying was that David is more Los's brother friend. That's all I was saying because that's the truth. Like, so.
This is the thing.
Trina,
Holly,
can I say something, Trina?
yeah, go ahead.
I beefed with Amora for 3 years and it got very, I'm not trying to beef with nobody else. Your opinion is your opinion and you are entitled to that. And I can respect your opinion as long as you do mine. We could debate all day long.
Absolutely. I don't have a problem with that. We absolutely can. We all grown around here.
That's true.
But I don't like the fact that Quadre want to squeeze his way in and do a Trina video. You know what I'm saying? Because
What you
you know,
mean?
What? Trina,
You always got my name in your mouth like you know me though, and you be highly disrespecting me. And you don't understand that I'm a voice for somebody else who can't really
why
talk
are
how
you?
they want to.
This is what I want to know. Why are you such a strong voice and advocate for somebody that you said you ain't talked to in 3 to 4
Why
years?
do I have a problem? Why do you have a problem with it so bad? That's what you really should be asking. What's the real problem?
I got a problem with it. I got a problem with it because you a grown man. And if you ain't talked to nobody in 3 to 4 years, you don't know the intricate details that you was just discussing. And so what are you even in this for? Like I haven't seen you advocate.
How would that make that
How
even
you
true?
gonna ask somebody why they in it and you in it, ain't you?
In
Because
the
I know these people. You don't.
Chicago
For real
because
though, don't nobody know the real nothing right now
I'm in.
until the police do their job.
Right. Well, nobody know nothing yet until this video come out. Just so kids, just keep on,
I don't think the video gonna come out, Q.
real soon because it's gonna be
Soon.
another announcement real soon.
Mm-hmm.
Trina, do you want to see the video?
I absolutely do. That's my
Okay,
main.
so let me ask you this, Trina.
I just want to apologize.
You want an apology from Trina?
Yeah, when it happened, it come out.
Okay, so Trina, so when the video come out and y'all see it, and y'all see what happened and took place, and Q may be right, would you give him an apology?
Yes, he right. But I know he a liar, so I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Hey, look, I ain't even mad at you because I understand where you coming from.
What you did, dog?
Trina, this is why I did the video because I was watching you tear him up everywhere. So that's why I did.
Girl, because he been lying everywhere. And then I'm like, I know this nigga ain't on somebody's channel lying with my name in the headline. What he
He
say? I said that Romeca should have got done there. What I mean, like, I don't want to be nowhere where he at.
Trina, can I ask who are you?
What do you mean? Who am I? What in what capacity? Why
Who who,
am
who
I?
are you?
So
I'm asking
Trina
because
is she is
I
another content creator that's been reporting on the Romeca Meeks story.
In
She been on
Chicago
Q's
area?
ass. That's what I can
She
say.
just
She
gotta
been
talk a
on.
little bit. She gotta be talked to a little bit.
Okay.
One of
She been
my
on Q's ass. That's what I can say.
man.
Hey, she
cousins
been on a
who
lot
call
of people's bad for no reason.
I had to ask, did you know her personally? They're like, you know her
Right, that's
personally?
why I'm like, hey, that sounded like she know me. That's why I had to see myself. Like, hey, what's going on? Can we talk a little
we
bit? Hey,
already know I have busted him in lies multiple times.
But
Because you can't stop nobody from lying, so I don't even know why I get mad at this point. Like, you know,
but Trina,
he's
anybody that disagree with you, you snap out on them.
that is true.
Man.
So what
no,
about
no
Amora?
tomorrow.
I ain't gonna
Trina,
say.
what about Amora? Did you snap out on her?
Yes.
Amora, I was asking, did she do her homework? You talking about when I was on her
Right,
show, or
you had a civil conversation with her.
because afterwards I wilded out because why you gonna do a channel strike on my stuff? And I'm showing when I was on your show, and also before I even got on the show.
Welcome to the
Okay.
world of
So
YouTube, baby.
I
let me tell you this about Amora. She will share yours all day long, but if you share her content, she gonna strike you. But let me tell you, I don't know if you fought it or not, but
That's
you
an
can fight
illegal
that.
yeah, that's an illegal copyright strike. So
Exactly.
she need to get on with that, you know what I mean? Because that will get her channel shut down.
but wait, did she strike
Exactly.
you before or after you call her man?
I
She
said,
did. She did it before. She struck her before that. That's what made her call
Oh.
her man.
yeah.
Oh.
Ooh-wee.
I was talking shit to her on my live on my end though. I ain't gonna even lie and act like I wasn't popping shit on my end on my live because
I
I
heard
just
you on
found
my
it hard.
live. That was crazy.
Like
Yeah,
how
you was 10 on that day.
When the video
why
come out,
not
that is the day that I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna be looking forward to an apology to Q if that's the
Wait.
case. I'm gonna be looking for Tammy. I mean
I
not Tammy.
believe
I apologize to you for saying you a trans,
Thank you.
I believe
but in
Holly
my
Holly
defense,
aunt.
I got some beautiful ass trans goddaughters on God. They look like real women.
Okay.
I
Okay.
believe Holly's aunt want to make a comment.
Oh yeah,
Um,
she do. Hold on.
question from the comments.
So she said it's been almost 2 months. What what y'all think is the real holdup?
Let's go.
What you think, Q? What you think, Trina?
What I
What
think the
you
I
real
think?
hold up,
Huh?
thought the real
they just trying
holdup
to calm these people down because these people all at the state
It could
attorney's
be,
office.
cause that's the same way with that young lady over there, that five mess over there in
It's all
Cabo.
a process.
I
It's all a
personally
process, though.
I
and so
personally think it's
I
a
believe
stalking.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Trina.
I believe it's taking long because they're gonna be taking and putting charges on Holly and they're gonna put charges on Carlos because that
Dog.
man supposed
They can't put charges on him because he ain't do nothing.
Right?
you
He
know
didn't do that.
what charges would be.
They can't put charges on him for nothing.
I
Man,
personally
tell you
think
what
that they.
this would be. One of
I
the
think
charges would be assault and battery because it's multiple witnesses that state he had her in a headlock. That's irrefutable. Secondly, he had already been to the
That
job. And
clears him of charges right there because she got
Right.
shot.
what do you mean? Just because someone is no longer here doesn't mean that they don't have rights to what happened to them before they died with someone that was in the incident.
I
Now,
think they
Wait a minute.
personally
had he
Go ahead,
not
watching.
Ricky.
hands
Hold
on her
on.
or touched her, then it would be nothing that they can do. But
I
he literally had hands on her before this, she was unalive, before she was killed.
So
And
Right,
he
but
Tammy,
that's him trying to
so
hold
Tammy
her life, trying to save her life. He trying to save her life though.
Yeah, but I personally think they watching social media. They watching how the
Yeah, they
families
definitely watching
engage
it.
yeah,
But what I'm
they
and
are.
saying,
what they release and what
Yep.
they know and what they,
they
what's the
ask, they trying to
history
see about
behind
all
it
that.
all.
They, when they ask about character and stuff, they want to see if people gonna talk bad about Romeca, if they gonna have something to say about Holly. If they gonna bring up some real stuff like that, all concrete evidence though. Like
And I also think they
I
waiting
drop
for
concrete evidence.
the warrants and it going through because it took so this has been ongoing between Holly and Romika, so I think they're going back years, and so it takes time to go through all of the comments, the posts, the text messages. It takes time for somebody to go through line by line.
If they want to do something, they would have they gonna do it.
Right.
Okay, so Tammy said it wouldn't be charges on Carlos. He tried to make her leave.
Yep,
absolutely
he tried to save her life.
make somebody leave with your hands. If he was yelling leave, that's one thing. You don't make nobody leave with your hands.
But if she
He
was fighting, yes, yes.
So what
That
did
would
he
have
do
been
with his hand? How
y'all
if you
already
make
was
somebody
saying
leave, so
basically.
she gonna leave by him just saying she gonna leave just by him saying, Ramika, get your tail in the car. Ramika, get your
Right.
tail in the car, and she gonna listen?
Nope.
he had her in a headlock before she
I
was shot.
I
You
have
got
a question. Does anybody have the police report that's not blacked out?
Nope,
he's
ain't nobody gonna get that redacted. Nope, ain't nobody gonna get that redacted right now until it's really fully over with.
Because
he
there's probably no video of what was being said during the altercation, but I'm sure the witnesses have said, wrote in what was being said. Like if hypothetically, allegedly, Romika said, "I'm gonna kill you." You know, the video might not have that um voice, that
she
audio.
she could have yelled she gonna kill her all day. You have to meet the
Yeah, text
force.
messages from the night before that the text now app on
Force.
both phones.
In
Well,
Illinois, in the state of Illinois, your first duty is to retreat. Once she made it to her car, everything else, that's why they're trying to charge her with first degree murder. Because once she
but
made it to her car, she had the duty to retreat. She
uh,
retreated to her vehicle. It's
okay, but guess what?
7 pounds.
And
You
and
can't
this
get
is
her car.
and this is where we don't see eye to eye, but just let me finish making my
In
statement.
the state of Illinois.
Because Holly got that order protection, which stated that she was a threat. That already trumps the duty to retreat.
No, it does not. And it was a civil
Okay.
order, not a criminal
It
order.
doesn't matter. It trumps it
No, it does
because they,
not
they
trump
gave the order
law.
protection to Holly because she was an immediate threat. That's why they gave her the order protection. Whether it was temporary
So
and extended, they gave it
In
to
the
her
way she
because
it's
they
in the way
seen
she
that she was a
pulled
threat.
in the way she pulled up and blocked her in is like an ambush. That's that hindering your duty to retreat right there. If y'all
Yes.
saying she's supposed to run, if she's supposed to run to Lowe's crib, she can't leave her baby. That's a duty. That's hindering her duty to retreat. She can't leave the one that she's supposed to protect.
so what are you even talking about, Quadre? She ran to her car where her baby was and got the gun.
But
So
we
So
don't
why
have
we
no
didn't
proof of
see
that.
no video. I seen a
We
video.
don't
You
have no
didn't.
proof of that though. For all we know, she had the gun on her.
You
We
don't
don't
even know
have
how
no
Romeika
proof of
is
that.
as a person to say that.
Everything is we don't have no proof of. We can't really
On
say.
on
Right?
nothing.
You don't even know how
Don't
Romeika
nobody
But
is
have
we
as
no
a
proof
person
on
to say how
nothing.
that situation
but
went.
Amber, what we do have proof of is that order protection was valid, and that order protection states that Romika was a threat to Holly.
That's true.
That order of protection is a civil order of protection.
It don't matter if it was
But
criminal.
it
It
Matter.
did
don't
get
matter.
it
It's
did
even
get
worse.
purged though.
It is protected for 1,000 feet.
And Romeca was within 1,000 feet.
He was
So
within
that
10
means that
feet.
she was a threat.
We do not know where she
He was
was.
within 10 feet. Holly Carr not even 8 feet long.
And you still have
We
Why
do
is
know where
Ramika's
she
car
was.
right here? Why
We
is
do know
Ramika's car right here?
we do know where she was because where she laid was
Right, that's where
within
her
a
blood
thousand
was
feet of Holly.
at. We know exactly where her blood was at, right in front of Holly's door. You can't do that.
Why is Ramika's car right here?
I'm trying to see why y'all keep saying she ran to the car. I actually went to her car and Romeca literally blood is literally right in front of Holly's car door. That doesn't make no sense.
The law states in Illinois that first you have a duty to retrieve. When she
Yeah, that was
retrieved her
3 times
vehicle,
in the window.
and she also had the Carlos holding Romeca in a headlock. So she had
Real
perfectly good opportunity to get in her car and pull off.
We don't know that
And
to
pull
be true. We don't know how fast that took place. We don't know that to be true.
True. Right.
We don't know if she had enough time to
I'm
call the
just ready
police,
to see the video because
she
I
had
just
enough
want
time
to.
to go in her waist or her pocket or her and pull that gun out and pull that trigger.
Hey, I'm ready to turn my views up with this video. Nah, just play.
Now
Hey,
Trina gonna
this
get you
video,
about that.
man, this video gonna be crazy, bro. Y'all gonna see this shit. They gonna immediately make a movie out of this shit. I promise you, this too big not for them to not make a Tubi out of it at least.
Well, now we know there's another video, so
This ain't about Tubi. Would you want somebody to make a Tubi about Ernest Sanford?
Hey, it's probably a Tubi like that that's mimicking his death for sure. I think that
Mimicking
plenty of
who's
niggas get stood over. I seen plenty of people get stood over. 6 people stood over a motherfucking kill him. I seen that happen plenty of time. Did you just see Did you just see THF Bezu die? Did you just see his video come out today?
Did not. No, I did not see him.
Go look up THF Bezu. It's a big rapper in Chicago. His death just popped up yesterday, and his death is on the internet right now.
they confirmed his death.
Yeah, he died. He went to the hospital, but he died later.
Oh, okay. I ain't seen nobody confirm it yet.
Yeah, he there.
Who you know live forever? Everybody gonna die.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You said who know Ernest Sanford? That's what I'm saying. It's a video. It's literally a video of Ernest my uncle getting killed. I said a lady on the porch recorded it on her phone. We have the recording. You just can't see no faces on it because they all had masks on.
The point is, Quadre, that shit hurts, and you know it hurt.
And it
I
do.
know it hurt.
Man, but I didn't this shit on my heart like this from so many murders. I didn't witness real family members that died. That's on the internet. Like this shit numbed me.
My thing is, how can somebody
Because people
blame one person for posting something or saying something, but not the other content creator for posting her laying on the floor, her bra exposed, bleeding out?
They
Like,
applauding the kid.
Quadre because I researched him.
oh,
He went
okay.
to Stillwood High School. He graduated from a university. Like
Who graduated from the university?
This man right up under you with his hair looking wild. And when you graduated, your graduation post was, so now what's next? Nigga, this ain't next. Why don't you do some John Singleton shit and really show the people how heartless this world is with gun violence, with real raw footage? Why don't you really make a change and really make some money and quit playing with your time that you got? You young as hell. 5 years, you can change your whole life around. What you can't.
You don't know the life I live. You think my life ain't what you think it at, but
So,
hey,
Trina, this is
I live a
personal.
very low key life, a very changed life.
So you graduated from a university, Q?
What you saying, like in college? No, I went to college, but I ain't graduate though. I ain't have enough time for that.
Degree. Oh, you was lying, perpetrating a fraud.
Oh, I didn't say nothing. I posted my high school stuff up that I was on I got nominated to be on a picture of a back of a bus and a billboard and stuff like that. Like I mean, in Chicago, I was over all of CTA buses
Trina, it
and the
don't seem
billboard.
like you did your research very
Yes,
well.
I did, because that shit. Okay, so you ain't graduate from Northeastern. You just held up that Northeastern diploma and said, "Now what's next?" Or was it something?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Yes, Tammy, I did videos on that, and he did get off self-defense. I didn't know who you was talking about when you said Kai Frost. Oh, yeah, I did see that, and he did get off on self-defense after 7 shots. You is right about that.
Right, because every state got different laws.
Yeah.
Yeah, and 7 shots is not overkill. When you almost empty the clip on somebody, you got to think about it. It's 6 to 12 bullets. I mean, it's 10 to 12
Listen,
bullets for each gun.
to complete the police department, you got to shoot a gun in each hand, your left hand, your right hand, 16 times consecutively in order to complete the police academy.
Well, a lawyer gave advice that if you're gonna do self-defense, they said always shoot to kill.
Yeah,
That's what
that's what they
my
teach you.
my concealed
All
carry
of my friends got concealed
teacher
carry.
said.
All of them.
My
I
concealed
got it
carry
too. I
teacher
got a
said
9mm.
Even my baby mother, everybody we met, we encouraged them to get their card. If you ain't got no background, get your card.
Yep.
my concealed carry teacher he started the class like this. He said, if you not in here and willing to kill somebody, you might as well leave now. Four
Real,
people
'cause
got
you
up and
playing.
left the class.
You fuck around and kill somebody, an innocent bystander.
No, somebody will
Shoot a
take
motherfucker in the leg.
kill you.
Trina crazy.
For
Hey,
real.
I can tell you got a good heart. I can tell you got a good heart though. You
Yeah,
just
you can tell
want to miss
she's
me a little bit.
sweet. She passionate about what she's
Mm-hmm.
doing.
Mm-hmm.
This is a life. We only do this shit one time, y'all. I'm
And
telling you.
Yeah.
I
Ain't
don't think
ain't no do over. You know what I'm saying? You may end up in a tragic accident and not die, right? Like when a tree fell on me and they had to paddle me back 3 times, and I woke up in Northwestern used surgery equipment room because these bitches thought I was dead. But I woke up like, what the hell? My son
Say
was.
like the Undertaker, huh? Brought from the dead.
Trina, I don't think we don't feel like she deserved to die.
I
We
don't.
just
Yeah,
we
for sure.
feel like there was cause and effect. There were things that led up to that point that caused her
I feel like it was probable
to get
cause.
hurt. Yes.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah,
here's
I don't wish her losing her life.
No, I don't
Right.
either.
I really like this dude, right? And I'm older, right? But
Mhm.
when I see chicks in my DM and all of that, and you check them as the guy, that's cool, right? But I ain't finna be dealing with them problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't roll like that. You know what I'm saying? I like it nice, quiet, and peaceful because if it's somebody violate me, it's gonna be a problem in real life. Like for real. Like you can ask anybody where I'm from. Like I don't play them fucking games. Like I send it the fuck up.
We
You
don't
know,
want no
But
problem.
you know what it is though, Trina? That's your perspective because at the end of the day, we could say, well, she spent 11 years with this man. You knew what type of man you was dealing with probably by the time the first year passed, the second year passed, the third year passed, you know. But when you have a baby with somebody, it's not that easy
Man,
to just walk
see
away
the
or
way she met
stop
though.
dealing with them, you know.
It's not.
So
y'all bar is on that. Like I was a 19-year-old wife that had my
same.
son, my first child at 21. So a baby mama versus a baby mama is a baby mama. Is we going by seniority or who's with them latest? Nobody was the wife in the situation.
That's what it
So
sounds like. Y'all going with who
nobody
first
trump.
baby mama is.
Yeah.
Instead of just looking like it's two ladies and it's one was possibly stalking the other one, you know? And that's just the truth.
It's just that shit went too far.
It
It
I
went
did.
agree, Trina. I
far.
agree.
I agree too, and I believe
Mhm.
that they all played a part. They could have did things differently. They could have made better choices.
Because at the
They
end,
said you ain't got no
I don't
video
think he
key.
played no part, but wait, you say
They
Latte
say you ain't got no
No,
video.
when I say played a part, I mean
she gonna keep saying whatever she gonna say.
in the
I
long,
mean, Los knew what type of person Romeca was. You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, bringing somebody else into that dynamics at that time, it take time for people to heal. So we got to take accountability. If you know this person is not going to get over this situation that easily, then why bring somebody else into a situation and make it worse?
if
So I feel he played a part in that.
if he got a baby mama, I got to be the wife. Straight up, like Holly say, she got all these standards. That's the same dude that burnt her and did all this to her is the same dude that you got a baby by now. So how is it
What the
any?
hell? They even say he ain't got no video.
Upper
But
How the
in
said,
hell David
you
don't
see
even be
Upper,
around?
she
Also, not naive enough to know that just because a man could do one woman dirty as hell and
That's
treat
the
another woman
funniest.
clean. It's all on what you gonna go for.
But with that being said though,
But
I don't agree with that because whatever you did with that person or you had with that person don't got nothing to do with me. If he didn't do this to me and he didn't treat me this way, that is not my concern
okay,
at
well
that point in
listen.
time.
I'm glad you said that. And if that's the case, why is it that Holly got in her order of protection that she called and got a phone call and heard Romeca beating on Carlos? That ain't got nothing to do with
But
her.
that was after she was pregnant. That was after,
That was
you
her
know,
position in her order of protection. That
yes, but the date on that because I read the order I read it
yeah, ain't
thoroughly.
got nothing to do with her.
That was
Yeah.
after she was
oh,
pregnant. So she was already invested. She was
Ooh.
already
Right.
invested now. She was
But
having
honestly, well,
the
And
I'm
brother.
replying to Tammy look comment right here saying,
yeah, but Tammy, let me ask you this. What do you think your niece and his relationship is going to be like in the longer span of things?
She just stated
it
it. She
might be
just
me the
said that they
title.
never fist fought. She said she don't know him and Holly's relationship, but Holly brings out a different man in him. They never fist fought
Right, for
or
That,
sure. Because
etc.
Holly is the softer side of the female that he liked. You know, Romika was the tough side.
And I
So
heard a lot of
it's
people say
total
that because
different.
David said the same thing that Holly's demeanor is totally different from
Right.
Romika's demeanor.
and
yeah,
that's
yeah, he
fine.
did
She
say that.
brings out a different man in him, but he brought out the murderer in her.
No, I think Romika did.
Oh, Trina, y'all, this ain't funny, but Trina is making me laugh. She gonna come back with something.
She said
Yeah,
she want this to be on
yeah,
for
she
my
gonna come
man.
back with something.
That was her opinion, and that's my opinion.
But
That's great that she brings him up to a higher standard, but he has brought her to the level of a murderer.
But
So
that really happens in a lot of relationships. You leave a relationship and he do better with someone else than he do with you.
and
Hmm.
he's going to do better with someone that's not a murderer. What
I
if he
don't now
not with her?
when Trina asks
Is he
what
going
the
to marry
relationship
her?
gonna be like,
Are
Trina
they?
asked what they relationship gonna be like in the long run. I honestly don't think that they may be together. Me personally, I really don't think that they may be together. If they is together, I don't think they would be together long. I don't think that relationship gonna be long to a point to where they gonna
I
get
don't see why. I
married.
don't see why not. If Holly can match his lifestyle and keep him, you know, how she want, and he gonna treat her how she want to be treated. You know
And
what I'm
Holly's
saying?
a little bit opener. She
Well,
don't
Right.
the
maybe
reason
she
why
don't
Exactly.
care
I
about
say
him
that
being with
is
other
because
women.
the reason
He
why I say that is because she still have Lilos, and Lilos lost his mother to to with Holly unalived his mother. So I don't know how
Honestly,
that year would go.
honestly, I don't look at this like no revenge type of situation. I think that Holly could step up and take that place. You know,
nothing.
Not Quadra. You know they going crazy now. You know darn well that is not gonna happen.
No, but people need
It's
no. I think people need to stop looking at it like in a bad light though. It's not always a bad thing because you have to protect yourself against somebody. Lilos
sad
might even understand that once he get older, he might not like violence. He might not like people being violent like that.
when
He
she
just,
assaulted a woman and she shot the girl 3 times. I'll agree if she shot her once and
Yeah,
broke
but the
that.
lawyer, but I just told you what the lawyer said.
And,
The
and,
lawyer
and,
say if you're gonna do self-defense, shoot to kill. Don't he he specifically
and
said do not shoot in the
lawyers,
leg and stop. He said shoot to kill.
Listen,
lawyers,
I done seen families stay
everybody I know who got
together
the concealed
with
carry tell
rape
you to do that.
and all types of foolishness. The family hide the secrets, and then nobody don't know, and the people grow up just fine. So I mean, it's a possibility that he go through counseling, the family go through counseling, and they be together. It is a possibility.
That could be, yeah.
like a needle in a haystack.
But I
It's
don't
a
know. I
possibility
get
that
that they might do therapy, but I don't know. That's just me thinking like right now what's going on. I just don't see
Shouldn't even
her
be
stepping in as a
therapy shouldn't even be optional. Therapy is very
hey,
necessary.
I see that those are brothers. So they have, there's going to be some type of contact between them, whether it's when they're
Right.
younger or when they get older. There's going to be some type of contact.
Yeah,
I think you shouldn't take him away from his family.
somebody got we got an echo. Who is it? Is it Auntie Debbie?
That was me. I had to turn it to y'all.
And I
Okay.
believe that there's going to have to be some therapy between the two families, because if Carlos is not charged with anything, he has rights to his son, and it's shown through on social media that even with Romeca making a statement, and wishing him happy Father's Day, that he was an active father and a good father.
Great
So
father.
they're
Great
gonna have
father.
to work between the two families to come to some type of
He made
medium
me want to be a father because I was
so that
around
they
Los around that
they can
time.
be in
Everybody
that
died.
baby's life.
That's out because I don't think the family is gonna let him allow him to see that child.
But then
But,
he's
but
not.
that but
They
that's
it's
not
not up
that's
to
Not,
his
them.
child.
family don't get to say so.
It's not up
Yeah,
to them.
that's his child.
by the state being involved, he's gonna have to go through counseling, and it's gonna definitely
And
start.
I would do it all. I would do it all for mine. So
Right,
I
for
don't think
sure.
he would not
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
all
I
for
would do it with
his.
him too. Lo should be in the counseling with him.
So they're gonna start with visits, and then they're gonna start
Lo
with
shouldn't have no kind of
overnights.
context with that baby.
But I'm telling
But
you, he
you
has
can't say
rights.
that though.
And so they're gonna start with supervised
Why?
visits,
To her.
Why
and
not?
then after
Damage
supervised
the
visits, they're
baby.
gonna do
Why
overnight
should he?
visits,
if they
and
approve.
then
Keep
eventually he
damaging
will.
our babies, huh?
If they approve, because they still go over the parents' criminal background.
Well, we're talking about hypothetically, not no, not their background, because murderers get to see their kids. They get the
Exactly.
people,
Even
social
rapists
workers
get to see
take their
their kids as
children
long as they
to
ain't
the
touch their kids.
prisons to see their parents that are in there for murder.
And rape.
This is true because my neighbor across the street, her cousin was
Rapists can be around their own children. If they didn't
Yep.
rape their own children,
Yep. As long
they
as they
can
didn't
be
touch
around
their
their
own
own
kids.
children, but they can't be around other people's children.
Yep.
So do
and
y'all think that Holly
also
should be around Little Los and she did that to his mother? Because I don't think that's a good idea. And actually, I don't think either one of them
Because you looking at it from an
deserve.
envy
I think,
standpoint.
let me tell you
Your
something.
lost
I
need
think
a
that
mother.
Little Los and
Q.
Baby Carson, I think they need to be with the maternal grandmothers.
little Los will be
That's where
given.
they need to be with. They don't need
Well,
to be
I
with
don't. As of
Carlos and
right
Holly.
now, I
They
don't
don't need
think
to
you
have
need
those
to be
kids.
around.
It's
As
too
of
much
right
stuff
now, I
going
don't
on
think
right
you need
now.
to be around her.
They don't need to be with those. They don't need to be with them because too many people want to get them. That's not safe. That's not in the best interest for either one of those babies. We need to
But
think
that,
about those
but you
babies.
know what, Upper? Let me tell you. So if no charges is brought against Holly, they will, their victim services will pay for them to relocate. They could get that girl a whole new identity. They'll do all of that, and it'll be paid for by the government.
Okay, you can give her a whole new identity, but
Her
everybody know who she
involved in
is.
something
Everybody
federal.
already know who she is.
Not
But
So what
people
is
everything
do it all the
giving her a new
time.
name isn't going to change? Isn't going to
No, but
change the
what I'm
fact that
saying
everybody
is,
know who she
not be
is.
paid for
yeah,
by
but people do it all the time, though. So this is not the first murder or first, altercation where somebody died. So it's all possible. But do I think now? No, because everything is
No.
heated. Everything is heated.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually
Mm-hmm.
it's going to come a point in time
And his
where
child has a
social services is going to tell the family, right? You
and
got
the
to either
child
file for guardianship
in
or we
court.
have to put him in for kinship foster care. And that means notifying the biological parent, which is Los. Then at that time, he has a fight. He will fight for his son, and
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and he has rights. And because his rights has not been terminated,
Right.
and he didn't do anything physically to his child.
Or Romeca.
90% of the time, they're going to give the child. And if little Los says, "I love my grandmother. I love her, but I want to be with my father," they're going to give him a lawyer. He's going to get a guardian ad litem that's going
I
to fight
promise
for
you,
him
That's
and for
true.
what
Lil
he
Los
That's
wants.
I
true.
promise you, Lil Los is gonna say he want to go with his daddy. I
Listen,
And I
promise
think
you.
nobody
But
so
they're
too.
not gonna
nobody's
allow him to
disputing
go
him going with his father, wanting to
if
be with his
Holly
father.
is
What we're
Now
still
what
there
saying
they
is
in
he's
that
want.
going
house,
with his father
she can't
now.
be around that
He
child.
don't need to be around him now. That's what we're
It's
talking
don't. It's
about.
not
No,
what they
not
want.
now.
Neither
And
one
I
of those
totally
babies
agree.
need to be around either
He
one of them.
even he probably even agreed with that right now. He probably even agreed to a certain extent.
Right.
But that's going to be like 2 years down the line. They're going to have to. I'm sure this child
But
is
in the
getting
process,
counseling. He's going to get
Right. He has to get
light on
therapy.
attorney day one.
but in the
I'm
They're
gonna
going
tell
to
you how I
they're
process,
going to
feel.
fully
I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
the
Is that
situation. Court
Ho-
determination. He
go
will
ahead?
not ever be around her with that child ever,
he
or
doesn't have to be around the
it will
child
never.
with Holly, but he going to be around
They
his
will
son.
Yeah, that's not. He needs. He will be able to be around
never
his son. They're gonna make that happen. They're all about
Yeah.
reuniting the children with the family.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Yeah.
That's what
With
they're
the
about. So he
first
Yeah,
he
I
will
think
be able to
I
be
think
with his
it's too
son.
soon for that little baby to be around Holly. Just my opinion.
Well, neither. That's why I said neither one of the babies need to be with either one of them right now. Right
Yeah.
now, both of the babies, in my opinion, should be with the maternal grandparents. The baby that Holly has needs to be with Holly mom, and the baby that Romeca has needs to be with Romeca mom until Holly and Carlos get this situation resolved.
Off
I can
right.
agree with that.
And
I can
see, yeah,
agree with
and
that.
see, y'all gotta think about it. Q is a man. He's not looking at stuff. He's saying, yeah, Holly to be around that baby and
Q
stuff.
is on low side, so
Yeah,
Q
but no,
is,
he is a
you know
man.
what I mean?
Hold on, Auntie. He a man at the end of the day, and a man do not see stuff when it comes to these kids and the
On
baby
the
mamas and
father's
stuff
Right,
like
side,
that's
that.
yeah.
true.
Baby,
Let her talk.
women,
Let her
we are
talk.
very emotional, and he gonna see it totally different than us.
How? How? And it's his best friend, right?
What I'm saying, yeah, yeah. Now I wasn't talking about the baby dreamy girl. No, what I'm saying is he's saying it would be okay for Holly to be around the baby,
Oh
and
no, no, no.
I'm saying no. He's
Mm-mm.
seeing stuff different than us because he's a man. It's
Right.
totally different. He see it different. We see it a whole. We ain't finna let that happen. And
No, no.
I ain't even, I wouldn't even let my child be around. You know what I'm saying? He gonna see it differently because he's a man.
Right.
Right.
Think about
Yeah.
it. I'm
But
gonna tell
Lil
you
gonna
something.
need that
What
motherly
we
figure. It's not
what
gonna
we
be his
don't know,
grandmother that's gonna give that to him.
yeah, but what we don't know is what their conversation was behind Holly back.
Yeah, it was. I'm sure it was probably sweet
You
nothings.
feel
That's
me?
what men.
So
That's what men do.
to make her pull up, them two don't had a conversation.
Yeah, but that's what men do. Yeah, of course.
Yes. Typical. Yep.
Yeah.
men
Look
feel
at
like
you.
if
You
you
know all about it.
Man.
men black men, I would say I don't know about white guys, but I know black guys. By me having an ex-husband and a baby daddy, they always feel like because you got kids that they can hit. Straight up. My baby daddy, I put him out 2 years ago almost. He talking about
My
he
baby
asking,
mama was
sir. No, sir. What is wrong with you? You owe me child support. Like, I don't mess with dudes who owe child support, even the ones that owe.
Listen,
What's wrong with
ain't no child support.
I was in
what
a similar
But I ain't coming up
situation.
with anything like that. I'm just saying.
I didn't unalive somebody, but I was in a similar situation. So my 13-year-old is 2 weeks younger than his 13-year-old sister. So that means he had babies 2 weeks apart. Actually, my son was a month early, but they 2 weeks apart. And I feuded with the other baby mother. Like we feuded. I mean, it was bad. It was pretty bad.
Person,
And
phone.
huh?
In person or just on the phone?
No, in person and on the phone, wherever. It was bad.
Did
And
y'all
how and
each other?
how I hmm?
Did you and the
Hold
other
on,
baby
let me finish
turn
telling
each
you.
other?
So how I found out that she was pregnant, and I didn't even know that I was pregnant yet, was me and him was arguing about something, and I was walking him outside my house door, and she pulled up in front of my house. And as I was going to approach her, like, bitch, why is you at my house? He screamed at me and he told me, Cinnamon, she pregnant. And I immediately stopped. But I was going to fuck her up. I ain't lying to you. Why is you in front of my house? I'm not lying. Like, I'm serious. But he screamed. I'm telling you, and it just I just snapped out of it real quick. And, you know, I could tell you this because we went to court for this. You know what I mean? I went in the hospital one day and I'm gonna give y'all just a little bit. I went in the hospital one day. I left him with my kids because I'm in the hospital having brain surgery. And I signed myself out the hospital because my kids was in the house by themselves. And she didn't live too far from me. And when I got in the house, he didn't know that I was in the house and he pulled off and I followed him and he went to her house. He had her car. And when he came back, I jumped on his ass. I jumped on his ass. I had just had brain surgery.
Wow.
I kicked the windshield in on his ass. I'm telling you, I'm a retired crash out. I kicked the windshield in on his ass of her car. I ripped the fucking door off. I was mad. I was mad. I just had a fucking baby. I just had brain surgery, and motherfucker, you sneaking out and you doing all types of weirdo shit. And you left my kids in the house by themselves.
You should have just left
And
them.
but at that time, of course, I wasn't thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like I just was like under anesthesia. I was my hormones was just all over the place. But what I'm saying to y'all is that sometimes it be like that. It be like that. You know what I'm saying? If I
This Miss
knew what I
Trina
if
talking.
We
no,
get it.
this
No,
is
that's realty.
We get it.
if
Oh,
I
okay,
knew what
okay.
I knew now, I wouldn't have even reacted like that. But I didn't. I was hormonal. I was emotional. I was
Right.
all over the place. And so I feel like that plays a part in a
It
lot of
did.
this that we're talking about because, afterwards I married him. Okay. I married him. It was a whole bunch of things, because I'm like, oh God, I don't want my son not to have a father. It was just a lot of emotions that played in a part of me getting to where I am right now. But one of the things I wanted to say is it was always a competition between me and her daughter, my son and his daughter. And I used to have to tell her, like, sweetheart, I have his first son. You have his first daughter, but my son gonna carry his name. Your daughter's not. What are we arguing about? Like at the end of the day,
The
not
same
only
thing
that,
what you just said.
right, he's my husband now. So it got so petty to where he was working and I made him quit his job to collect unemployment. So
Didn't you?
when she took him for child support, no, seriously, I'm petty like that. I made him quit his job and stay home and be a stay
You ain't
home
gonna tell
father.
me.
So when she got her child support order, it was for $200. So then when he finally went back to work, I went and filed child support. We were living in the same house. Okay. And I got $800 in child support a month. You know what I used to do? I used to give him the child support card when he needed some extra money I just did it to be petty because she was making my life miserable. She was making me miserable and I was tired of it.
She was in
So
your
I said, you
head,
know
baby.
what? I'm gonna be petty, bitch. I'm gonna show you how you will get nothing messing with me. Leave me alone. Like, she would call 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, telling him the baby got a fever. She's a nurse. Are you taking her to the emergency room or what we doing? Because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Niggas got to go to work.
Yeah.
Like she would just do all types of things, but so I've been in both shoes, you know, and
That
so I understand, and I feel like when everybody say that Romeca was over it, she wasn't over it. You can't be with somebody 11 years and not. Did she want to be with him? Maybe not, but
Yeah.
not the man that he was at that time, but the man that she had in her mind. Yes, because you think people are going to change. This is why you keep giving them chances.
Chances after chance. Yep.
That's why I
And let me
say
tell you something.
that
I stayed
conversation.
married to this man. I just got a divorce from him. I just got a divorce from him last year. I was married to him for 12 years and we were living separately. I never harassed his people, anybody he dealt with, but for some reason every time he got with a new woman, that bitch thought she was better than me or a better mother than me and always wanted to put her 2 cents in and tell me how I should do things.
Well, we do that. We do that. We
I
do
Yeah,
that.
that would be
I
like,
share the same dad with my ex-husband, my first child 33, and my 16 and 17-year-old, their dad doesn't have any other children. And so I know what it's like for other women to date these men and look for recognition. And that's the aspect of things I look at. Like when my my oldest son was like 10, and I knew he was dating this girl, Cheryl, and it was cool. We weren't divorced yet, and it was fine because I was engaged to somebody else. That's young thinking.
We all
I'm
off the conversation.
so
Everybody
yeah,
talking about their relationship. You ain't never unalive nobody. It's a difference.
you
You
have.
know, if it came to it, I might would have.
So I do not understand how things. I've been in arguments. I haven't ever been in a physical altercation, but I've been in a whole lot of arguments. You know what I'm saying? I've had a bride get an order of protection on me,
yeah.
and my baby daddy with me. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, I know the lengths that women go through to get attention when a man not giving it to them, or when they feel like they got competition in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if he ain't finna crown you queen with that ring, what's really going on?
Mm-hmm.
And where are these two gonna go from here? You know what I mean? I don't think they're gonna be together and it's gonna be no happily ever after.
Oh, it's definitely not going to
No.
be a happily ever after. It's somebody's deceased and all of that.
I
Yeah.
don't think Carlos is ready to settle down, so I don't think it's gonna be a happily ever after. I think it's gonna be more kids. But that's just my personal
Some
And
opinion.
people
who's to
Yeah, I
say
don't
version
think
Holly
he's
even
ready to
want
settle
him?
of
down
Who's to say
either.
Holly
settling down
wants
is
him?
different though.
See, we thinking about Carlos, but what about Holly? Who's to say Holly even want him? See, Holly probably was just playing a part because there was another
Yep,
person
that's
involved.
true. That's
I
You
true
see what
love
though.
I'm
this
saying?
panel.
Now that
All
other
alone.
person is not involved anymore, like she may have lost all interest in him, or soon will.
That's really
I
sad.
would.
She
I
may, yeah,
would.
you know what? She may not want to deal with him because of everything that happened.
Right,
She had to
realizing.
unalive somebody and stuff
Yeah.
I,
like
I
that.
don't. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's a life changing move that you made. That's something you can't just up and separate after. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think they
Q,
should
I think you
separate.
got inside intel.
AQ, I'm going by the triangle effect, and I know how the triangles work. That's
Yeah,
why I
and
said
then but
that.
look, a lot of people settle. A lot of people version of settling down is not everybody version of settling down neither. Though they could probably be still having fun. You know what I'm saying? Outside like that, and still be in a open relationship like that
And but
until they
when when
really
when
wanted
Q
to
t-
settle down.
when Q
Huh?
talk like this, I think he be having inside intel.
Me too. Me too.
Because I know, I'm telling you about the dynamics of the relationship. Los wanted Romeca like this, but Romeca didn't want to be like she wanted him all to herself. And Los not that kind of guy that's gonna be all to herself. You feel me?
Okay. That's why
He a
she
He
had
hoe.
need
that
to be in
food.
polygamy.
That's
He need
So
to
why
go
she.
into
That,
not
polygamy.
even polygamy. It's just he gonna be with different girls from time to time.
But that's why he do need to be in polygamy. He do need to be polygamy.
Yeah.
No, polygamy means you got to be committed to somebody in those
You can
relationships.
be
Though.
committed to 5 girls if you want.
No, you could be solo
Right.
poly.
But you don't want to
Solo
be
solo.
committed to no girls. You just want to experience them.
He
Why
want
can't
he want to have
he
his cake and eat it
Eat
too.
it too.
That's
But then he want
exactly.
to take care of them too. He want to take
Right.
care of them
Which
though.
is when you get in a relationship with him, you got to understand that you can't come in a relationship trying to change him.
So that's poly solo. That is what that is the definition of it though.
Which is why
But
Holly could possibly get with him. You
but he
feel me?
can,
Because she would
but he
probably
can't
accept certain
be.
stuff.
But Q, he can't be sweet talking this woman here in the bed, and then going back go home talking sweet talking to this
Tell
woman
it,
in the bed.
But
tell it,
That's
Romika is
not.
unlevel headed.
tell him
You
to
That's
have to
tell the
talk
not
to
truth
her
so
a
he can
certain
have
way.
his way. Los not telling the truth so he can have his way.
It's not even about
He
exactly.
having your
feeding
way
these
with
girls
Romika.
lies, and you know
When
it.
it comes to Romika, it's not
I
about
don't
having your
think
way. It's
I
about
don't
keeping the drama down with her.
yeah, I don't
and
think he was not telling the truth because on his page he got pictures of him bathing the baby and you know on if he wasn't okay with Holly, then why was Holly, Holly was posting pictures of them
Read
going
that
places
message
and
that
doing
Q put on
things?
his
They was
Facebook.
together in
Read that
places.
message that Q put on his Facebook. Q put a message on his Facebook saying that that Romeca didn't know about Holly. He said that Carlos and Holly met in 2020 and then they got intimate in 2023. And Romeca didn't know about it. That's what Q and the aunt put on their page.
No, but that's what that girl had posted. I didn't physically say that.
No,
I think
it's no
Holly been
way.
around
But
for
this
about
is what
5 years
I'm trying to
too,
tell
because
you.
I remember seeing Holly in a bar before. Me and Los was outside with each
It's
other,
no
and
way
I
that
remember
she
seeing
didn't
Holly at a
know
bar.
because Holly was posting them frequently.
Right, she knew, as you can
Yeah,
see from
he
the
said,
video
but
that
she didn't know
Romika
in
was supporting.
2020. In 2020, when they was being friends, she didn't know. So when they had started getting
Romika
intimate in
wasn't with Los in
2023,
2020. They
hold up,
wasn't together.
let me tell her what the message said. The message said that in 2023, like around August, they went from being friends to being intimate. And then around November of 2023, they said that's when Romeca found out and Romeca started, causing problems with Holly. That's what the message says on Facebook.
Right.
Right, but
So Romeca didn't know, so he wasn't telling the truth and having
no,
his
but
way.
hold on. But clearly, the order protection goes back 15 months, and it goes back into
2024.
don't boo.
She
She's
just no, she just applied. Hold on, I got this, Trina. She applied for the order. The first time she applied was in December of 2024. I'm talking about 2023. Carlos was playing with them females. He
He
know he
wasn't
wasn't
with
being
Romika in
yes.
2020. I know about that. And all the way
okay.
in
Well, if
2020,
he
he was.
wasn't with her, but okay, all right. If he wasn't with her in 2020 when him and Holly had first met each other and became friends, okay, cool. But the message on Facebook says that in 2023, August of 2023, Holly and Carlos had took their friendship to a different level. They became intimate. And then
Right.
Okay.
November of 2023, Romeca found out. And when Romeca
That's
Okay.
only
found out, that's
that's
when all the
because Romika
problems
stalked
started.
every girl.
So listen.
Romika
So
stalked every girl that
but
he
in the
messed
order
with. So that was the
protection,
only
it
time that she found
says
out about Holly.
Let me hear what she said.
Holly stated that in November 2023, that's when Romika started inboxing her on Instagram. That's on the order protection.
Okay.
Right.
you
That
know
she
what?
applied for in December of 2024.
Yes, it was
Okay, so
backdated. It says
okay,
that it started in November 2023.
No,
okay, all
no.
right. But even
Mm-mm.
if it started back then, what I'm telling y'all is that in the beginning, Romeca did not know about Holly and Carlos. That's what I'm saying. What I'm
Mhm.
saying is Carlos didn't tell the truth so he can have his way.
They
He had
wasn't
Romeca
together.
thinking one thing. Hold up. He had
No.
Romeca thinking
No,
one
he
thing.
didn't. No, he didn't.
How you gonna have somebody think one thing and another person? If he didn't, there wouldn't have been no
They
confrontation.
wasn't together. He
And
wasn't.
and that's possible.
Romika just
That's
had
possible.
Lilo. They was only
But
together for 1 year and a
because
half
they
after
Who
they
just
had
hold
had little
Lilo.
Los? We talking about 2023 when him and Holly met in 2020. That's what it
okay,
says on Facebook.
but listen
They
to this.
started messing around 2023.
Okay, but listen to this. They was on and off, right? I feel like Los didn't feel like he had to address anybody that he was talking to
Okay, but if
while
that's the
they was
case,
not
Right.
together.
but if that's
That's
the
why she
case,
found
right?
out about her in
Hold up,
2023.
Carlos. I mean, Quadrate. If that's the case, if he felt like he didn't have to, right?
Mhm.
He was
And
right
that's why I
back
was
with
lying.
Romeka. But he was right back with Romeka though. You see what I'm
No, he
saying?
No,
wasn't.
I
He
Because
just
get
check this
probably
his
out.
had
his
sex
Hold
with
up,
his
hold up.
Romeika.
Let me tell her. Let me tell her, Quadre. Because when Holly started applying for the restraining orders in December of 2024,
Touchdown.
Carlos was with Romeka. All the beginning of 2025.
but she was 8 months pregnant already.
That's what I'm trying. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. This is why I'm trying to
But
tell
you
you
been knew about
that
this girl since November
no,
2023 because
exactly.
you
She been knew about her since 2023, right? You
mhm.
said he felt like he didn't have to tell her this. I'm telling you, he omitted that from her because he knew that he had to tell her this because he knew that she wasn't going to be okay with it, which is why he didn't tell her. You see, it's a difference
I,
between, oh, I don't have to tell you it ain't your business versus I'm not going to tell you because I already know once I tell you it's going to go a different way.
This what I
it was
want.
gonna
That's
go
what
a
it
different
was.
way anyway because she was pregnant with the
Yo,
man baby,
She
and
was ready. Boy,
they
she was
had
ready to kill
she had
Hollywood,
feelings for him.
man.
It was going either
She was
way
gonna
whether
take
she told her
Hollywood out.
that day the truth
yo,
or
y'all
not.
Mm-hmm.
cherry picking because why is it that y'all want and feel? To me, it seems like y'all feel like Romeca should respect the fact that he with Holly and got her pregnant, but Holly not supposed to respect the fact that he's with her or possibly messing with her and got a relationship with her. Like,
Nobody is
why
Oh,
do y'all?
saying
Mm-mm,
that's
that.
not how I feel,
that's not
Trina.
That's
true.
not
I'm
what
gonna tell you right
nobody
now,
is
I don't feel
saying.
that way at
No,
all.
that's not what they
That's not what
saying.
But
we
I don't want
saying.
to. I don't want to. Here's the thing. I don't want to bash the girls. Okay, I don't want to bash the girls because it's Los that made himself the prize that they were competing for, that they were
Right.
fighting over. So my
Right.
issue is with him. He's the one that needs to fix this.
and
Facts,
and and,
He's
and you
he's
have
the
every
Facts,
right
one.
to feel like
facts.
that, but people can only do but what you allow them to do to you. So
True
at any
indeed.
time
True
either one
indeed.
of
But
them
there's a
could have
such
walked
thing as
away.
mind games too.
Yes, but either way they could have both walked away.
that's
Yeah, they could
right.
have, but we got to talk about how they didn't. You see what I'm saying? And the reason that they didn't because he was playing mind games with them.
Yeah,
He
because
was playing
Auntie
mind
just
games with
said
them.
what was he saying? What was he saying to Ramika to make her react the way she was
That's what
saying?
Saying that
exactly.
he was lying, saying
I
that
Exactly.
he
could
was
look.
That's
lying.
my point.
Can I tell y'all something? I witnessed him telling her like on some emotional shit.
Oh Lord, Q.
Go
Look,
ahead.
let me tell you
I,
something. You keep
Wait a
saying
minute,
nah,
hold
all
all right,
on,
this.
go
Auntie. I
ahead
want to
then.
hear
Go
what
ahead
you're
then.
gonna say.
Go ahead. Go
Hold
ahead.
on,
I
Q,
ain't
I
gonna
want to
say.
hear what you're gonna
No,
say.
Yeah, we gotta hear what
let
he
Quadre
say.
get everybody pissed off. Please let him.
I
God,
ain't really
listen,
trying to make nobody mad, but I just remember him telling her like he was just telling her like, baby mama, you gotta stop doing that. You know what I'm gonna do. At the end of the day, I still want you to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like you a part of us, but we can't be together because of the way you act. And you know I'm gonna still mess with other hoes. He literally told her out this
and
out his own mouth.
and I believe that.
no, I don't believe
But
that,
if
brother.
she thought that she was going to change him,
No, I
I
don't.
don't think she thought she was gonna change him.
Los was a hot boy at
I
that,
feel like her
but
feelings was
he did
already too
change the
involved.
way
Feelings
he
was
did
definitely
change
I
when
feel
involved
like
he
her
on
dealt
that.
feelings
with
was
Romeika
already
the
too
first time he
involved and
dealt
too
with
It
her.
was
influenced
too.
with
Her
that
feelings was
program.
definitely
He
too
be
involved.
when Los first got with Romeika, he changed to a soft type of person. Like he was really in love with her. He would start putting her name in songs, making songs together. It's like,
Really?
man,
So
he
then, what
literally did.
happened? What happened? Was it?
Romeika was like, man, I don't want to say like all this stuff because it make her look bad, you know what I'm saying? But it's people got their own little things going on in their relationship. Sometimes it be the girl, sometimes it be the dudes. Sometimes it be a girl that can't even believe a man would be this good to you. You know what I'm saying? Because of the type of lifestyle that he lived. You wouldn't think this man finna change for you. You know what I mean? Like,
He ain't
but
finna change for nobody. And Holly either. He ain't.
Romeka was one. Romeka was one. I'm telling you, Romeka was one that he was willing to change everything for. He was willing to be with her all off, no matter what she did to him.
but not put his Peter in other women. And so no, he wasn't really.
No, but he
Ooh,
wanted, he
shit.
wanted, he wanted variety too because it's still stuff that Romeka wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? He probably wanted his own little personal stuff going on in
Oh,
the
in other
bedroom.
words, he
It's
wanted to
probably
be
stuff
like
that
Nature
Romeka
Boy.
wouldn't do. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Like
I feel you. I listen. I get it.
That man
I,
want his cake and eat it
I
too.
get it.
when a
I
That's
get
what
man,
it.
that.
when it
I
well,
get
if
it.
when a man is taking care of everything, and Romeka get to eat her cake and eat it too, and he taking care of everything, he doing overly extending himself, making you dress down in $10,000 worth of clothes, and you got a week worth of this though. You know, I'm like
And
you
I
can dress.
believe it
You,
because
can,
What kind
Celine
of
bags ain't
lifestyle?
cheap.
you say what?
I said I believe it because Celine bags ain't cheap.
Right. I mean, look. I'm trying to tell you.
As
It
ain't
ain't
cheap.
what he did. It ain't what he did for her. It's
Ain't
how he treated her.
How he
But
did
it's
it.
a
It ain't
lot
what
of
you do,
men
it's
that
how you
have
do it.
money.
He
It's a
expected a
lot of
different level. If
Money
he bring
don't.
the
The
echelon
money is
level
the
to
root of
you,
all
he
evil.
give you
yep.
diamonds, real VVS
And a
diamonds. He give
and
you
a lot of men
real
that have
diamond
money,
bags and
they
all of
pay the
And
this
don't
stuff.
boss
nobody
to be
care.
the boss.
You
I
gotta
don't
give him
care.
something. You gotta give him something extra. He want this type of stuff in his life. Like why you
Uh,
just can't provide that? Be that woman he wants you to be.
Well,
hey,
why he can't be the man that she want him to be?
look,
I
after
mean, being a provider, being a protector, being the life, the name that he got behind him. He is the man that she want to be. She chose
So,
him.
so basically
mhm.
what Quadre's saying
She
is,
chose him too.
so
Yeah.
basically what what you saying is basically he was paying like he was paying the cost to be the boss and she didn't
That's
want
Yeah.
to
right.
Yeah.
cooperate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
So
only way
what
you
he
can
did
get
was,
that type
so
of.
look everybody, so this what he did, right? So once she wasn't trying to get with the program, he went out and got start hooking up with somebody else that would be willing to get with the program, which is
Right.
Holly.
yeah,
Right,
You know what
making
I'm
it
saying?
difficult.
But why? But why? Hold up, but why? Because
that.
you
No,
can't tell me
it
Because
that
that's
wasn't
you
what he
Holly.
can't
It
tell
wanted.
me
wasn't Holly. It wasn't just Holly.
first of all, if him
Holly
and
was the
Holly
only one that
started
stayed
off as
around.
friends, let me tell you something. If him and Holly started off as friends, that means Holly knew about Romeca and she knew about what was going on between them. See,
And
let me
she
tell
just
you
knew
about
that
the
he
game.
was
Maybe
I'm about
she
to tell you
didn't
something
though.
about the game right here. This way I need y'all to watch out for this. When you see one woman acting very submissive and soft and vulnerable, and she's playing that game, that's because she knows that the other woman is going to get upset and be defiant and be aggressive. And so when he come to her, oh, it's peace over here. It's all peace. It's peace. You should love it here. You should want it. It's a competition.
Or
It
maybe
was
she
always
didn't
The
though.
thing is that
You got
one piece want to make you feel a
hey,
certain type of way.
look, I
And
don't care how sweet a motherfucker talk. You gotta know a hoe when you see one.
Right, but
Baby,
maybe
but you don't think Lil, but come on, keep it real, Trina. Trina,
some
keep it
women
real. You don't think Lil's already peeped that?
That
Keep it real.
doggone Trina,
You
I
know, it's not
tell you.
about that.
let me
Hey
tell you
Trina,
something.
hey
You
Trina, it's
can't
not about that though. It's not about that. It's about who's going to
look,
comply with the program. Holly was
yes.
going to comply with the program.
I agree
And
because
Holly wasn't the only one.
All
it's
right,
women
you
in it.
better know it.
Look,
right, and I ain't even speaking on that like saying that that's a fact either. Holly probably even smoothed it over just a little bit more than Romeca did. She probably ain't totally 100% down with what the fuck he
Because she
do
knew
either.
Romeca existed. That's why she
yeah,
smoothed it
but
over a little
Or
bit more
maybe
than
she
Romeca
didn't
did.
care. She didn't
Everybody knew
care
he
as
had
Oh,
long
of
as
that
she
course,
was
beef.
My
getting what
point
she
absolutely didn't
wanted.
exactly.
care. It's
There
a
you go, right
competition.
there.
There's no filters to the
Whoever spoke that
conversation.
truth in, they spoke it. I don't know who just talked
let me
It's
and
real
said,
TTV. Maybe she didn't care because I've
No,
been
she
her
didn't.
too. I
She
don't
didn't.
care what nobody
She
else is
didn't.
doing or
She
what they
cared about
getting,
winning.
as long as
Right.
I got what
yeah.
She cared about
was for
Especially
winning.
me.
if Los
Los
saying it's
was the
okay. If
prize.
Los
That's what I'm
okay
trying to
with it,
tell
then
y'all.
Romeca
Yeah.
gotta be
Los made
okay with
himself
it.
the prize that they was competing and beefing for. So no,
Mm-hmm.
Holly didn't care. Holly was in the competition. Romeka didn't know she was in the competition.
And maybe Holly didn't know Romeika was in the
Holly
competition.
knew. Holly knew because
Look
him
what
and Holly
Ebony
was
said.
friends in
Look
2020.
what Ebony said.
taking
What
hoes
she
in
said,
her
Romeca.
She said Holly was giving him threesome.
men doing three.
I heard Romeca gave him a threesome, but she didn't want to keep going through with it, so she stopped in the middle of it.
We
Wait
gotta
a minute,
fix
say
this
what happened?
panel.
Wait, what? Say what, Q?
He
I
just
heard
like
Romeca gave him a threesome, but she stopped in the middle of it, and she
how
didn't go through the whole thing.
I believe it.
Because her feelings was involved.
Right.
you
That's why I
Invested.
figured like
you and
I
three.
want to be with
Where you hear that from? A little birdie. Little
Trina,
birdie.
If it's
Trina
I'm
true,
said,
real
where you
close
if
to
We
it's
heard
true
that
that
reading.
her
Romeca's
feelings
from?
was
family. What
We
you
involved.
whether
reading the
don't want to
comments.
know it, or what you don't want to understand it or not, I'm real close to Romeca's family.
We in the comments.
Saying
Quadre, you
his
can
head.
say whatever you want to say about Romeka. At the end of the day, I, for one, I'm just listening to you talk. Romeka's not here to speak her piece. So anything
Mhm.
that you say, I'm just listening to you say it. I'm just going to base it off of what you're
Right.
saying. But
That's what
trust
y'all
and
girls
believe
say
me, I'm
all
not
the time.
believing anything because she
If
can't
we ain't
speak
got
for
a
the
picture of
world.
y'all doing it, y'all ain't did it, right? And we don't care how many evidence we got of you doing it. If we don't have a picture of you doing it, y'all haven't done it.
No, it's a video, man. Pictures lie too.
No
I'm
threesome.
just ready
And
for the
videos can
video
lie
to
too.
come.
Right.
I'm ready for the
Right,
video to come out.
damn. Even the pictures like, yeah, that's even the
Yeah, no
truth
still
though.
The
shots.
picture
No still
videos.
shots. We need
Ain't nothing wrong
we
with
need
threesome.
footage.
how you get down, but my coochie is adequate enough to where it can stand alone. So if you need to bring another coochie stand, my
Well,
coochie,
I can't agree, Trina, because I like threesomes, so I don't know. I can't agree. The more
hey,
the
I got
merrier.
hey,
If Holly posted her OnlyFans up there, it's only a matter of time
And it ain't
when
got
that
nothing to
whole
do with
and
my
50.
y'all.
performance.
Hey,
No,
look,
no, I'm
y'all need to
talking
go see
about
it. It's real
it's
spicy
only a
though.
matter of
Y'all need to
time
go.
before
Y'all
her
need
and
to go lock in and see
that
what's up to it.
infatuation fizz
That
out
shit spicy
because
as hell.
she got to go out there and post up OnlyFans. No, he need to be paying her way.
I
He
would
need to
do a
be paying her, or
OnlyFans
she gonna go get
too.
another man to do it.
Y'all want to know where I'm at and what I'm doing? I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some good shit to look at, and y'all gonna pay me $50 a month
But the threesome is
to
up there.
see
Y'all
me
need to be
act
going to see
stupid.
it. I ain't seen nobody post it
I'm
yet. Y'all
act a
might be
damn
scared to go
fool.
see. That
You said
threesome up there.
$50. You said 50. You need to bring that price up to about 5,000. It's
You
hot right
said the
now.
three. Wait, Q. You said the threesome is
Are
up there.
you just
Yeah,
saying?
I'm about to go pay my
Yeah,
fifty
it's
dollars. I'll
up
be
there.
back.
50.
the
She need
threesome
to
is up
Yeah,
look.
there.
it's
I'm
up
telling
there.
Hey, listen. She bidding too low.
you gonna have one is on
She
the
bidding too low. $50. That's too
you. I ain't
low with
want to
all
see
the
it
attention
because I
on
don't
Now
her
want to
that's
right
the
see it
now.
like that.
membership though. That's the membership
Trina, did you see it?
OnlyFans.
Did I see what?
The threesome OnlyFans.
I'ma
No,
watch it.
It ain't no
I'ma
daggone
tell
thing.
you about it.
Quadre up there talking that junk because
the one
he listen.
for
He
the light
promoting right now. Quadre just promoting. He doing what he got to do.
So y'all mean to tell me, because if you clicked on it, you subscribe to it, it's $50. So y'all mean to tell me, is she just getting people's money and it ain't on
It's $50 for the month.
People are subscribing right
there?
now. I
Yeah, but
don't think nobody probably posting it because they gonna get in trouble. You know, you might. I mean, your Facebook will get took down for that. You know, you post a naked video or something.
They would have
Y'all
been.
need
They would have
to
been
go
sharing
see
it in
it. Y'all
Messenger.
want to? Y'all
Quadre.
gotta get. Hey, that's some more shit to talk about.
Hey,
Auntie,
Quadre. They
Auntie
would have been.
said,
They
"Q,
would have
you the
been sharing
goat."
it in the mess. When they don't share it on they timelines, they share it through Messenger. It would have been circulating through Messenger. Everybody would have got something in their inbox.
wait a
Auntie
minute,
Mika,
somebody
Q the
had to
goat.
get it because it would have been somebody would have screen recorded and sent it out.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. There is no video. It would have circulated through behind the scenes.
You don't know if it was probably an older person that got it. They probably don't post people news and stuff like that. You can't get in
I
trouble
know
for that.
somebody that got it, but I ain't followed up behind with them today with it. I ain't
Well,
talked to
who
them about
got it? So I could find out. Or I'll just subscribe. Let me see.
Pay that $50 and go see.
Yeah, let me see.
wow shit.
You got to pay to play.
That's it.
yeah.
What you
I
mean?
Especially in this blogging business, you got to,
I wait till it come out.
this
What this?
content creating
Let me see.
business.
It ain't coming out. Oh,
just
you talking about somebody screen recorded?
fucking dang else. Just
Yep.
ask Drake. Quadre on
Somebody screen recorded and put it out.
I
I'll
heard
be
it's with
damned if I pay
girls, so that's up
$50.
my alley.
Yeah.
My birthday tomorrow, y'all. So
Happy
hey,
Hey,
birthday.
auntie.
They said like Hollywood
Oh, just
on the
turned
fans and
25.
spicy now. Y'all gotta go see what's up. I said, look, I don't even want to see it. I don't even want to see it. Look, I don't even want to see
got
it.
me looking at people crazy as hell in the grocery store. Like that's a threesome lady right there, ain't it?
Hey, listen.
She gonna
It's a
come.
lot of I'm
I
thinking
know a
like,
lot
girl,
of people
I
do
did it better than
threesomes.
her. That's probably what they're gonna be saying. They probably gonna be, I did it better than her, because you know it's a whole bunch of girls that did threesomes. Come on now.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's
when
the
I was
regular. Like they
right.
have threesomes. That's a regular thing that they do is threesomes.
I'm
that
That's
47.
man
When I
wanted
was
a
growing up,
I'll
that
just stop
wasn't
saying me a
normal.
girl
But
go
that
get
man
now
somebody
wanted a
to
it's
poly
the
relationship.
norm.
Wait a minute, you said it wasn't big when you was growing up.
I said, yeah, I'm 47. When I was growing up, being with girls and doing all that stuff, it wasn't normal. But now it's the norm.
Yep.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is the norm.
right, that's the norm now. Shit, you think a girl, you don't need one of the goodest girls. She out here bumping.
Listen.
Yeah, me and my husband used to get girls together,
Thank you,
so
Yeah,
chosen.
come on, Auntie, talk that shit.
that there was my days. But
Listen,
you know,
me and
Yeah,
my
auntie was
fiance,
a bad something back in the day, wasn't it, auntie?
that's
me and
why I
my
say
fiance, we play. That's what we
that's
call it.
why I
We
kind of
play. It's
that's why I
consensual.
say Carlos. He well Mika wasn't with it, so he went on over there to Holly because Holly wouldn't do it.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
You know what
This
I
is
mean? Ain't nothing
it's a
wrong with that.
saying. It's a
But don't
saying what you won't do, the next woman will.
one
God,
will.
that's only gonna make me turn up and make me treat my girl even more better.
No, you got to be with the
Especially when I
shit.
feel like she want to participate in the stuff that I want to participate. You got to think about it. Holly like
But
going to the gym. That might be
but
one of
why
his.
would you, but why would you want to participate now in all this mess out here?
Exactly.
Oh, it's
Maybe they
ways
don't care.
I
it's
know.
clean stuff now.
It's good
We
stuff
go
that
to the
can come from this
doctor
too.
now.
Definitely when a real video come out, people attitude is gonna change about this.
We
Some
got
people gonna
my
be still
chart
stuck in their
now.
ways.
It's nothing to get a full blood panel and that should be in your my
Quadre,
chart within a few
you don't
hours.
understand that everybody, listen, nobody cares about what video is going to come out. People are upset because somebody is deceased and it didn't have to happen. That's what
Ice
everybody
me.
is upset
That's
about.
what we mad at. That's exactly what we mad at.
Nobody cares about
And
who's
today in that
doing
situation, then
threesomes.
they gotta pop Romeca ass.
You
Ice
said
me
what?
out is
I
crazy.
said today in that in today's situation, and today in that situation, then they gotta pop Romeca.
Listen,
Shut
No.
again,
your
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
tell
tell
you
you something
again.
about. Excuse
It's
me,
a
1 minute.
balance.
Let me say this right quick, baby. Let me tell you something. I will run up to a bully. I'm not gonna bring out no gun to no fist fight. Okay?
I am. I probably hit you with it though.
Hey,
I
No,
might
I ain't
pistol
if
finna.
whip
you
you.
go ahead, go
Pistol
home and
whip,
That's
Tom
a
and
yeah,
Jerry
charge.
knocks
pistol
on
whip
your
you.
head.
That's a charge. That's
I'm
a
You
just
go
charge.
saying.
home
I
and Tom and
might.
Jerry
I
knocks
I'm
on
might.
gonna
your
get
head. I
one
ain't
charge
going home and Tom and
already,
Jerry
but
knocks
I'm
on
not
me.
finna. I'm not the type of person to unalive nobody. It is
But
what it is.
Ain't
auntie,
no Tom
you
and Jerry
old
knocks coming
school.
up
It's
on my
I
head.
different now.
I am.
Huh?
You old school. It's different now.
Yeah, it's different now. 'Cause I used to run up
Way different.
in female houses and kicking in doors and stuff.
Hey,
But
I'm
you know what?
neutralizing the threat.
Oh,
man,
Auntie, you a retired crash out, huh?
something like
But see, that
gotta
girl didn't have no business. I don't care how y'all see it, how y'all put it, whoever put it any kind of way. That girl is unalive and away from her baby.
Yeah,
Right.
I
That's
get
Yeah.
that.
my
I
that's my
get that.
concern.
I
But I
get
don't
that
think
with the
people was
whole
thinking
things
about
about
that
that
at
she
that
A
lost
lot
her
of
time.
life.
kids like that now.
I think she was like my baby here and don't care about my baby. I don't think she was thinking like that at that time,
It's a lot of
Auntie.
people, families that's missing their
Missing their
mother
mother.
because of
What
something
Man,
happened?
happened like
they
this.
done turned into the new Trina. She on Q's ass. Do you hear me? She
I
No,
love
I'm just
Auntie. Auntie
I'm just
said
wondering where he get
Auntie a
all these
concealed carry. She don't be playing though for real.
years.
Mhm.
Like
What you say, Trina?
friends that I've known since elementary school, and we don't talk all the time. But if they get into some where they unalive somebody, you ain't gonna see me all on social media platforms like I know what the hell happened. Like
You're
if
not
I
a real friend if you can't get the stuff and then know who these two people is and still put out the right stuff that
but
what
you
I'm really
you
trying to clear.
you
You
the
think
friend of
I'm trying to
Carlos and you
you
taking
think
up
I'm
for
trying to
Carlos.
prove I'm not even trying to prove self-defense. I none of this stuff proves self-defense. This only proves what I'm putting it out for, which is I can
Unalive.
say basically character and all of that stuff. You know, they
I
already
mean,
made the decision on that.
but why put out her character? Why not? You know what I mean?
But
Why
but
put out
that's the
her
thing.
character?
They
When
I
you
think
putting
already
cause
out
put
there,
nobody
out
but
Love's
was.
Quadre,
character.
watch
Why
this,
not
right?
put out
Cause
her
what
While
she
you
character
trying
did,
to
too?
put her
because
character
what
out
a did
there,
She
you're
ain't Miss
also
Maple.
revealing
She
their
ain't
character as well.
Romika ain't the biggest angel ever.
I
Nobody said
think
that
ain't
cause
she
nobody
was.
said that.
Okay
None
then,
of
so
us
y'all need
are.
to see the
But
other
that's
side,
not
not
why
the
we
angel.
here.
Y'all see the
We
angel
here
side,
And
now let's see the real
because
probably
side.
not neither.
Quadre. That's not
Probably
why
not
we here
neither.
though. We're here because Romeca was unalive, and that it shouldn't have come to that. The
but
scale
I
is
But it
think
not
did because
balanced. Let me
Romika
tell you
broke
something,
5
Quadre. The
laws.
scale is not balanced, okay? It's not. Romeca's not here. Somebody's deceased. You do know, right? You be in the streets. Well, you know what comes with the streets, right?
but that
Body for
comes with
body,
casualties of
life for
war.
life,
Exactly.
That's the same
blood
thing
for
with
That's what
war.
blood.
comes with
You
the
know
street.
how it go in the street, Quadre.
If you run up on somebody with a gun, you're gonna die.
Listen, but
That's what
here's the
But she
happens in
thing.
the
didn't
street.
This what
run
I'm
her.
trying to tell you.
But she
9
Why
didn't
did it
times
run
out
have
of
her.
to
10.
come to that point? It shouldn't even got to that
But
point.
it
They were
did,
saying
and we
stuff
can't
to each
change it
other.
It
though.
did because
It
They were
Romika
did.
saying
ran up
stuff to
on
each
her with
other
a
though.
gun.
But
It
they were
did.
saying stuff to each other. You get what I'm saying?
It doesn't
Holly
matter.
was
You get
saying
to say
stuff
what
to
you want to
Romeca.
say. That's
Romeca was
freedom of
saying
speech.
stuff to Holly, but
You
Romeca
don't
didn't
have
go get
freedom of
no gun
touch.
and
But
use
you
no gun
can't
on
tell
Holly.
somebody how to come
No,
into
You
the
you
have freedom
can't.
of
fight.
speech.
No,
You don't
you
have
can't.
freedom of
But
touch.
guess what? We can now. You know why we can now? Because Holly got a paper trail. A paper trail that starts with the restraining order and then a concealed to
Ebony.
carry. And
He would
then a
not
couple
speak.
of months
He would
later,
not speak
she
ill towards
unalived
Monica no
somebody.
matter
So
what.
it
I
looks
don't get
like
it.
Yeah. And
what? Her intention was to do exactly what she did. She placed
Y'all
and
want somebody
herself
to
Romika
water
in
played
the
a
y'all down the
part.
environment of
story.
the
I'm not
threat.
gonna
Could
water
it
you
be
down, nothing.
that she's
You
Romika
can't
seeing
played
put
a
how
part.
yourself in the
reckless?
environment of the threat and then claim self-defense when you
But
put
couldn't it
yourself
be
in that
she's seeing
environment.
how reckless Romeca was, and that's why she
Reckless.
took
Well,
precautions.
we
Yes.
haven't seen
Whole family
anything
is
reckless
reckless.
yet. That's
Yes,
the
Yes,
we
whole
whole
thing.
did
family is
because you
reckless.
just
Quadra's
said
coming out. Quadra
you
keep coming out with all these videos and pictures, but we haven't seen anything reckless yet. Where
no,
have we
we
saw
did see
Romeca
Yeah.
trying to
something
run down
reckless.
on her with a
Oh
knife?
my
No,
God.
Hold
we
Where
on.
did
have
see
we?
her
Well,
being
I haven't
reckless
seen
now.
Come on,
Romeca try
Phyllis.
to run up
You
on her
ain't
with a
seen
knife.
reckless
I
yet.
haven't
We
seen
I
did.
don't
Romeca
want
try
to
to
beef with you
unalive
or be
her.
your
The
baby
only
daddy because
thing,
I just
listen,
know.
let me tell you, Quadre, the only thing that I saw is some old videos circulate talking about Romeca and Carlos, not
I would
Romeca
hate to be
But
running
you
your
up
baby
did.
against
daddy.
Holly
But you
or
did
none of
see
that.
something reckless. You know why?
I
Because
didn't
you
see
seen
nothing.
her violate the order of protection, which
How? And
means
she
Exactly.
didn't
that
know
she was
about
a
it.
threat.
How did
You
But
I
it
seen
see
him?
does.
her
You
violate
It
seen
the
him
it
order of
assault
doesn't.
protection
him?
when she didn't
That,
even know about the
But
order of
listen,
protection?
it
I
that's a
looked at
doesn't
the
crazy
matter
paperwork.
tactic.
because
It
That's
the
was
a
signed
crazy
by the
tactic.
it
You
sheriff
trying to
that
force.
order
it
of
doesn't.
protection was granted by default
No,
because she
it was
didn't show
granted
up.
because
Upper, that
the
is a
sheriff
crazy
signed the
tactic you
She
order,
trying to
didn't
force.
show up.
affidavit stating that she
Romeka
was
didn't
served
show.
on
Listen,
6/11.
but
That's
how do
why
we
that
know
order
she was
protection was
served? This is
given.
the thing. Let me tell you something. If they go to your house and somebody open the door, they're gonna stamp that it's served. That don't mean that they
Yes,
put it in Romeka's hand.
but in the law, until
And
somebody
also
can
had the
Why
change that,
why would
That
Romeka
law,
not show
dude.
up for an order of protection that Holly got
that's
Why
against
not
her
a
something where
when
girl
she
ain't
she
had an
can't
order of
answer.
protection against
That is
Carlos?
something
Well,
that
we
she
can't
can't
ask her. You
answer.
know why we can't ask her?
But
Because Holly unalived her.
they have a sworn law official that states
upper
that
speaking
she
girl
was
man?
served with paperwork.
Okay, but again, I just told you how that works. If they come to your house or
time.
last known
You can
address
tell me how it works all
that's
you want,
written.
but if
I
that
do legal
officer
work.
states that
Listen,
he
sweetheart,
gave,
I do legal work.
so do
I
I.
understand the procedures. That's why I'm telling you,
Right.
she wasn't properly served.
Who
Correct.
says that? If
Okay,
the
that's
affidavit
called.
say that
Let me tell
officer
you.
say
You
that
want to
he
know what
handed
that's called?
Romeka the paperwork,
Let me
that
give you the
stands in the
legal.
court of
I'm gonna
law.
give you the legal word for that when you're not properly served. You want to know what the legal word for not being properly served? That's a
Right.
deficiency in
Exactly, Tam
notice.
Tam.
But there's no deficiency in the court records. There's
It's
Again,
no deficiency.
again, how do
efficiency.
we know,
We know
right, that
because
it was Romeca that got served and not somebody that was at Romeca's last known address? How do we know that? We don't know that.
moment. Let
That's
me
girl. That sound like
You can
girl man.
exploit
Well,
the
they
word
saying
on paper.
Romeca knew about the restraining order, so she shouldn't
That's
even.
true.
the
She should have just kept going that day if that's the case.
Okay,
the
well, we don't. All right, look, here's the thing. We don't know why Romeca stopped. Okay. What we
I
do
do.
know is
You
that
know,
She wasn't supposed to.
here's the facts. The facts that we do know is that Holly said that Romeca was the threat. And Holly put herself in the same environment where she knew she would run into the threat like she did.
How she
That's
know
what
she
we
gonna run
know.
into a place that she got a
What do you
restraining?
mean? Didn't you put the
Romeka
video
have a
up?
restraining
Hold
order
up,
on Lois. Why are
Quadre,
you
didn't
putting up
you
on
put the
your
video
abuser?
up? Quadre put up the video of Romeca popping up at Carlos' house. Carlos'
Right.
house is
Who
around the
pulls up
corner
on
from
their
the
abuser?
school. Hold up, Quadre. Don't try to cut me off.
Only a stalker does that.
Carlos and Romeca's son go to school around the corner from Carlos' house. Holly, if you had that video, that means Holly knew that once upon a time Romeca popped up at his house. If Romeca is such of a threat, why are you going to go where you know that the threat popped up at? Why
Why
are
are
you
you
going to
pulling up
go
to
where
your
you know that the threat
ex-boyfriend
is going to
house?
be
You got a
dropping
new
her son
man.
off at school? Because you went and got a gun and you planned on using that gun once you ran into her.
She got a gun
You
2 months
can
ago
legitimately
though.
call your
She
baby
got
daddy.
a
Why you
gun
need to
two months
pull up
ago.
on him? You got a
What do
whole
you mean?
different you got a
We
whole
don't
nother
know that.
plan.
See, Quadre, you trying to throw everybody off tangent. I see what you trying to do. You trying to create confusion you're talking about why this, why that. Romeca not here to
No,
answer
you
that. So we're
trying
gonna
to
talk
add
about the
girl
fact
math
that
in it. That don't
we're
add
gonna
up.
talk about the fact that Romeca's deceased and why she's deceased.
And
Because
she's
That's
going
girl
to be
math.
deceased.
Holly
But
put
guess what?
herself in the environment of Romeca. you unalive
She's
her.
going to be deceased, but until
Oh, you
somebody
know better than that. You got your
somebody
gun license. You know better than that.
disputes
Yes, I
that
do.
order
Oh,
protection,
yes, I do. And I'm gonna tell you right
they're
now.
not going to
And I'm gonna
charge Holly.
use every method that I can use to prevent from using it. You know
And you
why?
gonna if you gotta
Because
use
guess
that
what?
motherfucker, you gonna use it
Because
though,
guess
right?
what? It only take a couple of seconds to take a life.
Yep.
And,
Later
and
on down the line, guess what? When Holly no longer in the state of mind that she's in behind Carlos, she gonna be thinking to herself after she done moved on and she done got with somebody else. She gonna be thinking to herself, "Dag, I shouldn't even did that." When Holly's son get older and he gotta be with his brother and know that now his brother is gonna be feeling some type of way towards his brother because his mother unalived his mother, Holly gonna feel that.
They
Y'all
don't know.
thinking about
We
right
don't know
now.
that
I'm
though.
thinking
Okay,
about
we
long
not
term.
saying that she not gonna feel that, but what we saying is, as of law, right now, today, she
Mhm.
is not charged, and one of the
No,
reasons
she's
why
not. You
she
know
is
why
not
she's not charged,
charged
right?
is
But you
because
know
that
why
order
she's not charged,
protection
right?
holds weight.
Wait a minute, hold on.
But you know
One
why
at a
she's not
time.
charged, right? She's not charged right now because they're building their case. That's why we're online talking about this right now. You know why? Because they watching us talk right now.
Right.
They're
But they don't got
gathering
nothing to
everything.
deal with.
What
Yeah, they
happened?
definitely watching.
What happened?
if she never ever
Quadre,
charged,
Quadre, let me tell you something. Quadre, you have no idea how every video that you have put out, every platform that you have went on, you're helping the case of the prosecution.
Okay, hold on. Let me stop
That's
right
what
here.
you think.
Hold on, let me
No,
stop.
I know it.
Wait, let me
No,
stop.
that's girl
And I
math.
can
I
That
know
say
don't
it.
add
that.
up.
Wait a minute, I can say everything Keys is doing is also, ain't too good for the prosecution either. If you can say
I
Exactly.
didn't say
Julian,
it wasn't too good.
Cause
Everything
you
that
going
Keys,
back and
all
forth.
y'all, everybody that got a platform that's talking about this, and you got people, you're drawing people, you don't think that they in here in a platform watching? You don't think they watching everything that's being said?
yeah,
They
and
watching
on
everything that's being
Keys
said.
too.
I done
On
gave the
Yes,
Keys.
they're
prosecution
on Keys
everything
too.
they
They're on
need.
everybody.
I gave
since
the
they
prosecution everything they need.
Why you
Cardi,
think
And
they
they
didn't
looking
run
at, hold
down?
on, they looking at Keys like, why is you coming up with all these different theories that
Why
ain't
you
got
said he
nothing to do
lying?
with
Emily,
nothing?
hold on, while
Listen,
everybody
let me
watching
let me explain. Let me explain.
that,
Carlos,
know that
He's
not
this
preying
Carlos,
on women
Quadre,
emotions.
Quadre,
family
Keys,
file
all y'all, everybody that's posting about it,
she ain't ever charged. The family
y'all
can
are a part of the plan.
lawsuit and make that girl pay forever. A civil lawsuit is right
Hold up,
behind.
hold
No
up, hold
charges.
up. Now I gotta drop it on you. Now I gotta drop it on you. Cause see, first of all, right, what Romeca family could do is they can go over to the federal court and they can file a federal lawsuit. And once they win that federal lawsuit, you know after civil comes criminal, right?
Right,
Did you
but
know
the
that?
thing is, Romeca broke those laws, so she wasn't wrongfully
Let me
killed.
tell you something. You got to listen. At the end of the day, the facts is you have to take measures when you build a paper trail. The same paper trail that you building against somebody else is the same one that can be used against you. That's why they
That's
say
true, but what's
anything you say
gross
or do can
negligence?
and will be
It's
used
true,
against you in
but
the court of
That's
law. The
that's
same way
true.
how
how you
you
gonna do
playing with the
nothing?
words, hey
That
Quadre.
TikTok
The same way
video
how
was
you playing with
before
the
she
words
got
and you playing
the restraining
games.
order.
You don't think that these people that's in this legal field are more skilled than you to play too?
In
But that's
order,
true. But
Do
what
you know
does
that
gross
TikTok video
negligence
was
mean?
before that TikTok
Gross
video Holly
negligence
made was
on whose
before
part?
the
On
the
What
whose
does
part?
restraining
gross
Because
order.
negligence mean?
gross negligence, I'm saying on whose part?
What does it mean? What's the definition of gross
On
negligence?
whose part? On Romeca part or Holly part?
What does it mean? What is
That
the
means that
definition of gross negligence?
Holly knew, right? That
she going to court for wrongful death, if nothing else. They
Right, but
ain't got
what is the definition of
Wait,
gross
wait a minute, hold on.
negligence?
Wait a minute. You say she what now, Trina?
she'll be in court for wrongful death in a civil lawsuit. If
No.
she charges or don't get charges. It's plenty of people that are liable for Romeca Blackman's death. From
People
the
waste their money filing those cases
Wait,
for sure.
wait a minute. Hold on. She said there's plenty of people that what now?
That filed for wrongful death.
I said there are plenty of people that will be liable in a wrongful death lawsuit.
Listen, you could sue anybody, but guess what? The judge can find you gross negligence and you don't get a damn dollar.
Yep.
You said
You
what
could
now?
sue. You could sue everybody. You could sue your mother, your grandmother. You could sue the dead if you want to, but you
Yeah.
ain't. They estate. But you, if you're gross negligence, you don't get nothing.
Right. You're
The
gonna
judge can
waste
order.
all that
You can have
money.
$1 million
And
lawsuit,
that's
and the
Yeah.
why
judge
I
order
said
a
what gross
dollar.
negligence is. It's gross when you see the harm and you
It's
do it anyway, that's
free
gross negligence.
or it's for a judge to decide if she want to
If, in
bench.
my
Or
opinion, the
jury.
family got
Or
the
jury.
best thing he could do is sue the ambulance and the police because Romeca was still alive on that ground. Holly did not overkill her because Romeca was still alive crawling around. So in my opinion, the ambulance took too long to come and the police did not respond to the first
And
shooter.
that happens a lot.
First call.
Listen, gross
Quadre
negligence
got a
is
point.
severe lack of
Quadre
care
do
that
got a
shows
point.
recklessness
He do, because that happens a lot.
regarding for
Quadre got a
safety
point.
of others, going
I
beyond
think
Negligence.
that
ordinary
now I think
neglect,
they got a lawsuit
negligence.
there. They got a lawsuit there for
Well,
sure.
I listen.
Wrongful
I
death.
know that they could bring lawsuits against
Death.
everybody.
Negligence is two different things. I say they're gonna sue her for wrongful death in civil
I,
court.
and they're
Not
gonna lose. And they're gonna
Okay, but
lose.
it
How
I
doesn't
don't
mean they're
see
gonna
that going
win.
anywhere. Wrongful death.
That
how
don't
I
they
mean
don't
they're
see
gonna
gonna
that
lose?
going
win.
anywhere.
How they gonna lose when she put
If
herself in
Holly
the
is
environment of
declared
the threat?
if Holly is declared clear, there's no wrongful death need to be filed. You're just gonna waste money filing
No,
that.
yeah, I
You're,
don't see
you're,
how that's gonna
you're better
happen.
off trying to sue the city and the police
Because
department, like
gross
I said.
negligence is your lack of safety.
what you're looking like Kato. OJ was clear, but he lost that wrongful death civil suit and had to sell everything he got. So know what you're talking about. OJ was
OJ did more shit than that. What are you talking
You
about?
ain't lying, cute. If you really want to know, OJ was guilty in my
Right,
eyes.
exactly.
Sure
OJ was
was.
really guilty. What is he talking
Who
about?
he had? Johnny Cochran?
He
Yeah.
had the Dream Team, the
Man.
Kardashian. He had the Kardashian guy and Shapiro.
And this is a little off topic, but that Shaka Johnson,
Oh
he's a
yeah.
beast.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
beast.
Yeah. He took that boy's case, and
Yes,
they is
he's a
not happy about
and
it.
he is because he's a beast in Philly. You hear me?
So Quadre, let me ask you. So you think that you? So what do you think should happen with Holly? What do you think should happen?
I think Holly should be free to walk. She should be good. I think there should be nothing come towards her for the simple fact. I mean, I'm not saying that for the family's aspect because I can't tell them how to act. But for like legally, she's clear. She didn't do nothing wrong. Romeca was a threat, and I could tell that without seeing any video. I know that if
And
Romeca
it's more
pulled
than
up to that,
Quadre that
if
feel that
Romeca
way.
pulled up to that place when she wasn't supposed to be at, Romeca was on everything that she wasn't supposed to be on. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
you could put Quadasia Johnson name in Chat GPT, and that's gonna tell you she killed Romeca on September 8th. That girl gonna forever have that on
Girl,
her.
what?
Yes, but there's something called justified homicide.
With the next girl, the
Right,
next
exactly. That's definitely something called justified homicide for sure.
ready to pow her even faster because she know that's what she do. So she gonna be
Man,
the next girl. And
look, Holly had a chance to shoot her and she didn't.
soon as Holly can't never
She
say
didn't.
to the
She did
next
not shoot her
girl, get an
until
order.
Romeca tried to re-engage on her.
All
She had
right. Now
all
you,
that
True.
to do
now you
that.
see what you just said, right? Now you see what you just said. You just said that she could have shot her. She had a chance to shoot her, but she didn't.
But that was the right thing to do, to shoot her.
Okay, but again, anything you say will be used against you.
That's right,
So
Auntie.
where the self defense though when you said that?
Yeah, Auntie.
Self-defense is look, Romeca got too many things against her already. It's not.
I'm just hoping that video shows her trying to get back in her car or trying to engage and get in the
She
car.
cannot. How she
You
gonna
keep
get back in her
saying
car if
Romeca got
Romeca
all of
died in
this
her
against her.
driver's seat?
But
She never
Romeca
was
is
able to get back in her driver's
that's
seat.
in her past. That's in her past. I'm talking about now. A person can redeem off of that. So you don't know if she had redeemed and let that go or not.
Girl, how many boyfriends you attacked baby mamas you attacked your girl? Your baby daddy girlfriends. All this. How many of them you attacked? I think
Oh,
you do that.
How many on attack? Oh, about 20 of them.
I
I
love
bet I
Auntie
promise you.
honesty.
I don't blame
Honestly,
you.
Honestly.
I love that for
Especially
you.
if it got to be 20. That's crazy work. But you see
First,
how y'all sound though, right? You sound like
Was,
Michael
look,
Myers.
that's how I was back then.
Right, but
and
Romeka like that
Now
was now.
I'm
See,
a
that's
totally different
this was her
person.
young prime. Yeah.
blue
It's crazy.
control. Hit them up, style, baby. While they round there boinking.
So if one of them girls would have shot you and killed you, they would have been justified because you just like you just said you stalked 20 girls of his. You beat up 20 girls. Why you gotta beat up 20?
It's simple reason because he
When
ain't had
are
no
you
business
gonna
fooling with.
realize?
Period. He thought he can use me. No, sir. I don't
You
play that.
It say Meek's age 31 was fatally. This is what Chat GPT say. Meek's age 31 was fatally shot on September the 8th in Chicago South Loop after an altercation with another woman. Johnson was identified by police an alleged shooter and was taken into custody. The Cook County State's Attorney Office stated that after an initial review of evidence, there was insufficient information to file charges at this time.
Right, they're not because she claimed self-defense.
Hmm.
And
and
she
they
had her
try
paperwork in order. So they can't hold her they can't hold her there. They gotta let her go while they investigate.
They can't even
Right.
charge her.
they
No, they can't,
charging
they're
her.
not. They can't charge it right now. But if they find something, they get a strong case, they can come back later.
But what
They
do
can't
y'all
do
think
nothing
is
right
going
now
to
though.
change? Okay, I got a question. What do
And
y'all think is going to change?
the investigation is for first degree murder. It's not enough evidence to prove first degree murder outside of her not retreating at this time. All they have
Right.
to prove is intent outside of her not following the Illinois law of retreating before
They
she
don't have
passed.
no intent. They don't have nothing. They don't even that. They looking at that duty to retreat is hindered already. Romeca ambushed them. When
And
she
that
pulled up like she did, that is called an ambush in Chicago. That's
shut up,
hindering your
You
duty to
ain't got
retreat
no gun.
automatically.
I'm
But she didn't have a gun.
that girl
It doesn't
confused.
matter.
You
You
don't
could kill a
need a
person with
gun to be
with your
considered a
hands.
threat.
I
You
don't
You
know
pulling
the
up
y'all
saying
A
you
laws
saying
threat.
though.
She needed to be
somebody
an
you saying
immediate
fuck the
threat.
law, fuck this restraining order, fuck a gun. They
they
don't. What the fuck is you talking about a threat? They ass is a danger. They said fuck a gun.
look at what she was looking at online on her phone, where she been, who she
Right.
talked to,
Right.
what
Okay. They gonna look up that. You trying to see if they really planned that, but that's not a planned thing. I very believe that's the only thing that they could possibly try to find, and they not gonna find that because
That's
what
Romeka
I feel
premeditated.
like I feel
Los
like
did
they're
not
gonna
want
That's
her
find it,
gone.
Andre.
premeditated.
Los did
Yeah,
I
and
not
we
feel
want
like
can
her
they're
feel
gonna
gone.
like
That's
that
find it.
all we want,
that's
but the
premeditated.
law.
Yeah, she,
Whenever you leave and go get a gun and come back
They
and
gonna
kill
find it.
somebody, that's
She already had her
premeditated.
weapon
But y'all
on
keep
her.
saying she left and went to get a gun. She had
Right. She
that
had
gun
her
They
on
weapon
gonna
her.
on
find
her.
that.
well,
Hey,
why did
Shaka,
she
you know how I know they gonna find it? Because she got a
know
paper trail, man. She got a paper trail. They gonna find it.
That
That's
paper
what they
trail
doing.
ain't
They
got nothing
trying
to
to.
do with that girl unaliving her the way she
That's
did.
why I'm saying the
Yes, it do.
prosecutor is gonna find that it's not self defense because Holly got a paper trail. The dates and
get
times of when she did this and did that, when she applied for this order, when she got
that
this
don't
done,
sound
all
right.
the way when she was
Listen,
online kicking with
That
that girl.
Eileen, she used she used to be a defense attorney. If she was going to find it, she would have found it already, man.
Yeah, that
Okay,
don't
well if
sound
that's the
She
right.
said
case,
one
then it
person
would be
with no
closed.
weapon can't
Then
ambush
the case
nobody.
would be
Make it make
closed.
sense on
The
evidence.
case is not
Baby, you don't
closed.
understand what Chicago think when
You know
somebody
how
is
many
pulling up
months it
on you
takes to
like
get an
that.
indictment? It
But you
takes
got
a
to think
couple of months
about
to
it.
get an indictment.
here that Eileen O'Neill Burke, state attorney, is an elected official. She is bound by the public. Even though she's not to be reelected until 2028, our foot stays on justice is in her ass. Plain and simple. Eileen
And she
O'Neill
from
Burke,
Chicago, and
she's from the South Loop where the crime occurred.
yes, and so
Her neighbor.
they ain't her office ain't find nothing yet.
That they ain't find
How
anything
you
as
know?
Two
How you
months,
know they didn't find nothing?
2 months,
found anything as far as
Do you
first
know how long it takes to get an
2 months.
indictment?
It
found
It takes
depends. It
it
could be
takes a,
one
it takes
day.
a couple of
It could
months
be a
to get
few
an indictment.
hours. It could be 18 months.
Once that shit make it
It could
past
be
two
20
months,
years
it's
from
over with.
now
Listen,
because most
if
murder
it go
cases don't
if it
close.
go past 2 months, oh, you got something to worry about.
They gonna if they don't charge her with
They
first
already said they didn't have enough evidence to charge
with
her.
lesser murder.
Exactly.
It's not
They
finna
said
get
that in the beginning, and they
shoot
let her go. You know why? Because she pulled out
And
the
and
paperwork again.
her aunt is saying in the comments she had her
damn post.
CCL for over
Yes,
5
but this is a
years,
dispute.
What
But this
that?
is a no.
closer
She
to
didn't.
9.
That paperwork they posted up there says she got that CCL this year.
What
We
paperwork?
need.
The paperwork is on Key's page where
Hey,
it shows that Key's
how
children
long?
Girl,
and traveled
please be
with
making a lot
Ask
of
this.
fake
Yeah,
stuff.
I
When
don't
are y'all
Ask
gonna
believe
this.
I
see
don't
that
believe
Keith
Ask
the
play
this
both
here.
paperwork.
ambulance.
sides?
Answer this
Girl,
here.
Because
what?
How long? How long did it take them to get that girl they did at Cabo? How long did it take them to lock
A
them up?
long
Oh yeah,
time.
that was a couple of months.
did they ever charge? Did they ever
How do
convict
you
them?
think she was ever
Yes,
charged?
yes,
Did they,
yes,
right, I was
yes,
about to say,
yes,
did they?
yes, yes, baby. They looking for her right now. They looking
They
for her right
looking.
now. She don't win a hit. They got one of them, but the other one they looking for right now.
Well, did you see what they did to that girl?
Man, yes. And that's the same way I feel about how they did Romeca.
Two different stories.
It's two different
It's not the
stories.
same.
No, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
No, it's not.
That girl wasn't messing with them. That girl wasn't arguing with them. She was minding her business.
He was
Right.
her. She thought they was her friend.
Yeah, so this is two different. Them people
But
flat
I'm
out
saying
murdered that
no,
lady.
But she talking
no.
about
What I'm
indictment.
But
saying,
I
I
also,
want the
I'm
case to
talking.
indict.
No, y'all. What I'm saying is the length that it took for them to arrest them. That's what I'm talking about. It
I
took
know
a
what
whole year.
yeah, but they didn't have them in custody and then let them go.
Yes, they
so
did.
They
Yes,
They
never
they
did.
had
did.
them in.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
they
so
did.
did.
They
Yes, they
did.
did.
They did.
They
they
had them in for
Yes,
questioning. They
they did.
never
No,
They
charged
had
them
them
at
for
first.
they had them locked up. They came
ask
over here and got them out the states and took them back to Mexico. Don't tell me that now. I've been following that one.
the
I
They
got
took
all
police
kinds
one.
of paperwork on
They
that.
took one back
You
to
been following
Mexico.
this one too, and you keep saying Holly when he got the gun.
doesn't let him go. Then she got
Upward.
the door and
Well,
got his
if she had the
ass.
gun on her, if she had the gun on her, Mr. Q, then why she didn't shoot him right then and now?
Because she
Maybe
gave
she
her a
didn't want
chance.
to.
Okay.
Then it's not
Okay.
self-defense.
Taking all kinds of
Then
taking
it's not
You
self.
could
all
have shot
kinds
her. You
of
give somebody a
Then
chance
it's
to
not
live, man.
self-defense.
You
That
can
means
give
I
you
mean,
somebody a
that's
chance
that
to
his
you weren't in
live.
opinion,
fear.
though.
Then that says you weren't in fear. You weren't
come
in
on.
fear. There was no threat.
You don't have to be in fear. You don't have to be in fear to shoot and kill a motherfucker. You don't have to be in fear to do
Right.
that.
Imminent danger. Who's not going to be in fear in imminent danger?
You can want to fight.
You
That,
know,
that that
once you pull
just
your gun
because you're
out,
not
right?
scared, that don't mean you're not going to get
You
your
know
ass
that
whooped.
once you pull your gun out, that means you got to use it. You can't pull your gun
That's
out